Hello everyone and welcome to the Chatterbox Crew. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Maria.
I hope that you all grabbed your drink and a snack and you're all ready for a chat. I know we have Dunkin' Donuts coffee and we also have some donuts. But but today is an extra special episode for two reasons. First of all, we have a guest on our episode today.
Hey.
And this is also going to be a road trip episode. So, how's everybody doing?
I'm so excited. I could barely sleep, honestly. At first I thought I was gonna be able to sleep, and then literally just I saw how excited I was, I couldn't sleep. Like I tried to curl my hair to do these waves.
I had to wake up at the latest 6:30 because that's when I was supposed to leave. Oh fuck, that was my turn.
We were doing so good.
I know. I was like 6:30 was the latest I was supposed to wake up because 6:30 was when I was supposed to leave my house.
Yeah.
And I literally woke up at 6:28 I rose like a fucking a corpse. I was like,
OMG.
It was so.
No, I know what you mean.
And I ended up going to sleep at like 4:30.
Well, okay, yeah.
I got no sleep.
I mean, at least you got a little bit.
I did get a little bit.
I feel like you're definitely gonna start feeling it. I mean, I'm kind of feeling it right now, and I got a little bit worse. I think I got a little worse like than you.
So, what?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, can I say something?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can't speak here.
Oh.
You just gotta watch and observe. But yeah, I guess you can say a couple words.
Nathaniel's turning really badly.
Really?
How was that bad?
I thought that was a good turn.
That was so choppy.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, but that turn.
Judging you.
I'm sorry, but that turn was choppy.
Where's your license? Where's your license again?
Anyways, back to what I was saying. The road trip has been fun. I took some energy stuff before I left, so I'm wide awake. I haven't taken a nap. I fell asleep at 3, 4 in the morning.
I'm so sleepy right now. Literally right now, but it's hitting me.
Right now I feel fine. Yeah, I could go down for a nap, but I'm wide awake. I can't even drive. Thoughts, Nathaniel, if I could drive?
Absolutely not. We all know how I feel about me. First of all, I hate being a passenger princess. I have passenger anxiety. There's something about it. I hate being a passenger.
I personally love it.
And I also
I don't mind it at all. Drive me around. I don't mind.
You see, my problem is I hate
Love it. I
hate
love looking outside.
I hate being a
That's just my life
passenger.
right now.
I hate being a passenger, but I also refuse to take highways, so I feel like I'm annoying to be the driver because I just add an extra hour to the trip.
I mean, honestly,
it's
I'm not annoyed. We're just getting a scenic vibe, and I don't mind it.
And it's 10 more minutes, so does it really matter?
And oh no,
Actually, it's 2 more hours.
not taking the highway, it was an hour and a half.
Really? I thought it was 2, because if we were to get, at least from where my house is, that it was 2 hours and something minutes.
59. And it was
Really?
Yeah, and it was 4 hours and 30 minutes from without the highway. I just hate the highway.
Yeah.
Especially for long distances. When I went to North Carolina, I did not take the highway whatsoever. Here, I thought you were holding it.
Well, yeah, but then you took it away
Sorry,
from me.
no, there you go. When I went to North Carolina, I literally refused to take the highway. It's so scary.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it. Not a fan. Oh, and if you hear my directions, I'm so sorry. But I don't know.
TikTok. That's all you hear.
So do we want to tell them where we're going?
No.
We're to Charleston.
Oh.
Well, I mean, then you could bleep it out. She's giving you a treat.
Oh, thank you.
Then you could always bleep it out.
If you don't want me to.
Yeah, bleep it out, and then when we get there, we can show it this. We're here, and then that's when we end it.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Are we gonna do
But he never bleeps things out, that's the thing.
Should we do that? No, that's why he's gonna start doing it. He's an editor, so he can bleep out the stuff.
Now that
I'll remind him.
I've been working on it.
Now that I'm saying, can I edit your videos?
No. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know, I told them that I was going to come back because I used to live in Maryland. They were so upset that I wasn't leaving.
When did I say that? No.
And the energy.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I was happy.
Well, to be fair, the energy of both of y'all was a little
Okay, we don't need to talk about it, dude. We don't need to talk about it. I literally don't remember what I said. I still have no recollection of what I said to you. I remember I was so passionate about something, but I have no fucking idea what was going off. I think it was something with Daddy's money. When Nathaniel said it, I was like, I think it was something like that. But that is valid. It's not your fault that your dad wants to pay for your stuff, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, so many people would
It
love
must
to have
be
that.
nice.
Right? Like, it must be fucking nice, but, like, it's not your fault that your dad loves you where he wants to pay for your shit. Like, you're young. It's not like you're a grown-ass adult, you know, and you're just, like,
I'm a young
daddy's
adult.
money.
I'm a baby adult.
You're literally 19, dude. You recently turned 19. So, it's, like, I don't think it's, like, bad that your parents are already giving you money. Like, I mean, a bunch of college students, like, the really privileged ones, like, they don't even work in college. Like, their parents are just giving them money. So, it's, like,
I will say.
and that's what's pretty much happening with you.
Yeah.
Your dad's gonna pay for your college and everything else, and you'll be chilling.
I will say my mom did offer to pay for my college when I was going to go to the school that I was originally going to go to, but then she saw like the school wasn't offering me any fast food money, so she was like, I can't afford that. So she was offering to do it, but she just couldn't afford to pay it with no,
Like that.
she didn't want me to go into debt.
Yeah.
And she also couldn't afford to do it without the fast food money because the school I was going to go to offered me nothing besides student loans. And I called them and I was like, what's going on?
Sorry,
And they're
I
like,
blew that in your face.
I
I'm
called-
so sorry.
I called
You're
them.
okay.
I called them and I was like, "What's going on? I don't have like why am I not getting anything for fast food?" And they're like, they said that my parents make too much money, but I don't think that was. I literally don't think so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they could give me something.
Yeah,
But, like, with
Usually
fast
they
food,
give it
kind
even
of
a
have to
little
lie
bit.
about it. You have to like exaggerate it.
You know, I really wish I would have done my dad's income instead of my mom's, because my mom's is a two. Like they make two incomes in the house, and my dad's house only make
Oh,
one.
then yeah, it probably would have been better.
Yeah.
So if I sign up again, I'm gonna use my dad's.
Yeah.
But I
Why
think
haven't you? You don't want to anymore?
I think I'm just gonna sign for ASU. It's free. If I get 20 hours a week, which I'm not, I'm trying.
Yeah, what's up with the labor shortage? Like I only
Dude,
got like
apparently
8
for us,
hours.
it's supposed to go down.
Yeah,
I'm already
too.
Even
only-
though it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what pisses me off? I forgot who I was talking to about it, but it was one of the shift leaders, and they were like, I'm seeing our money go up because it's summer, but they're giving us less hours. I was like, it makes me mad.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, if anything, we should be getting more hours because, like, it's the summertime. Like, a lot of people be coming, I feel.
I'm really excited for the new drinks. Also, be careful, we're not allowed to talk about the new drinks apparently,
Why?
because we can get fired for it. Like we can't say what's gonna be. You know what I
To,
mean?
like, people?
And I don't
Yeah.
work for the company now because I fucking quit.
Really don't work for them anymore?
No, I
Why didn't I
quit.
know
Right when
that?
I came here, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of the way they treat me. Like, you heard me. I called you, and I was crying.
Yeah.
I was like,
The things your manager said to you was crazy. Also,
that's
that
a
one
shift.
that
Yeah.
it's a shift.
it's a shift
Either
and a
way, it's so
manager.
crazy.
Your manager was fucking crazy. I did not
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
And like another thing was like that's my first write up because I did a no call no show even though like I called out right when I found coverage. And I gave the dude gas money too because I'm like, thank you for covering my shift so last minute. Yeah, I just needed to.
No, your story was just so crazy.
It kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me about the fact that they made them stop using the break room. I thought that was so stupid.
Yes. Like, what the fuck? Your store was just crazy, I'm telling you. Like, that store in general was just not the best vibes.
Yeah, because my aunt was like, you used to come back from work so happy. Like, what happened? I mean, like, I changed stores. Like, the other one was like, the reason why was because I took the bus everywhere, and the other bus dropped me right in front of my. But the other one, I had to walk like 5 minutes, or I had to wait for a specific kind of bus to drop me off in front of that.
What are you laughing about?
I'm privileged,
I'm
huh?
gonna have to bleep that because I don't want them to. I don't want to say the company name so that neither of us get fired.
Oh, yeah,
And
you're
Laura
gonna have to
said
believe
it.
right now.
I'm so sorry. I thought
Honestly, I kind of spaced it out.
She said.
Can we re-record that?
No, it's fine.
No, we gotta be raw. We're only leaving out things. Like, we don't.
raw. No,
But
Like, it's a podcast. You don't want to make it so choppy that you're bleeping everything out. Or like cutting everything out. Because, like, that's so boring. Like,
But,
you want to
like,
be
the thing
raw.
that never
I feel like that's how you
sticks
get
out.
more views. Like, the more, like
Raw and uncut, if you
raw and
will.
uncut, yeah. And, like like it's genuinely you. Like,
Yeah.
you know, talking.
Yeah.
I feel like you do good.
I love being genuinely us.
I know, right? Because honestly, sometimes I be forgetting the camera's there. Like, I just be talking.
Right?
And then I look back at it and I'm like, I don't even remember saying that.
Honestly, a lot.
Although I do be doing some things that also help.
You said you had some things to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I saved some.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, can I say something about y'all?
Yeah, of
podcast?
course.
So, since I
better be
moved,
good.
I missed y'all so much that I would just put random episodes on, and I would have like the post notifications on and everything because it would feel like I was talking to y'all again because y'all never answered the phone because y'all were
Okay.
busy.
It was so sweet.
Oh, can
But I
I,
knew it wasn't going to be sweet.
And then we got a little diss.
oh,
yeah.
can I say something really fast?
Yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to Belgium because you still listen every single episode.
Do you ever wonder if they're just like a robot? I've been thinking about like
I don't think
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
the AI is crazy. I wanted to talk about that. I saved some shit.
Oh.
I was gonna say a very scary
haven't
part.
gotten the
That one was
Snapchat one.
tripping me out because like the things are really coming true. And I was telling you about like Black Mirror. Apparently, like, their new season's supposed to be like more like it's already reality based, but it's supposed to be this one's supposed to be even more like more in this like current time, like the AI and computer and shit like that.
I have a question.
Supposedly.
Have you talked to your Snapchat AI?
I have, but it's
I
been a week or
haven't.
two.
Yeah, I have.
I think it's been a week.
I love.
Wait, how do you go find him?
Oh no, I think it's weird, dude. It creeped me out.
I love. Did you? Okay, I've seen people where they're like making the AI fall in love with them. Like it's
Really?
like people are like.
Ooh,
Oh
like,
yes, I've seen shit like that.
I asked the AI. I was like, can you help me? I was like, I'm writing a song. I lied. I was writing a song about AI. Can you help me write it? And I asked them if they could, like, I was like asking it like, what's it like to not feel emotion?
Yeah.
I was like, can you write a verse about what's it like to not feel emotion? And the verse was a little intense. They were talking about how they were angry, that they're angry at humans for feeling emotion, and
Holy shit, that's
they were
crazy.
talking about how they were angry at humans for feeling emotion, and they wish they could feel it. And I was like,
Dude, I saw something like that for like I think it was Facebook or something. Like,
it was too much. I haven't talked to it in like 2 weeks because of that. It was too much. I was like, oh my god.
I
I'm saying,
really
it's crazy.
want to talk to my AI, but like I'm so freaked out about like the TikToks and the Facebook lives and like everything in general, and I'm just like, what if the robots take over? Like they already are, but they are.
Okay,
Sophia the robot scares me.
I know.
Sophia the robot.
They're getting too realistic. They're getting
Oh,
too
that
real.
one chick.
Oh my gosh, this one's fucked up. I remember I saw this TikTok recently, like a week, probably like a week is when I started looking into it. This girl, she came on my For You page and she said that like somehow like someone like did like a Photoshop / an AI. I think yeah. So she said an AI. Wait, who you wave at?
The guys in the back.
No, the camera.
Oh.
I just waved at the camera.
Oh, there's like an AI, it, like done on her. Like someone did it, like and they DM'd her, and it was her pretty much naked. Like they AI'd it and some shit, and like they posted it on a porn place, and it looks like for real.
That's the thing. People are making porn and then
That's so creepy.
putting like celebrities' faces on them.
Yes.
That's-
And like they did it to her, and like she was literally crying because she was like, at first I didn't care, but now it's like I think she said it was like getting more out there, or like she was like I don't know something, but like she obviously felt like like her privacy was invaded because it definitely was like
for sure.
like you shouldn't be AIing them someone nude,
I think that's like what.
And I remember she was crying about that, and then I think she was like there was like nothing she could really do. I think I don't honestly remember, but it was just so fucking sad. Like that could also think about like pedophiles and shit. Like that's gonna be weird.
That could also like ruin a celebrity if people like start to believe it. Because oh my god,
If it looks real.
speaking of AI, have you seen the Britney Spears thing?
What, Brittany?
So Britney keeps posting, but
Oh,
like
like
Oh,
the
that's
baby
not
shit.
really her.
she went like this, like in one of the videos, like she went like this, and like right when she moved her hand, the filter of like Britney's face got off for a second. It's not Britney. No one knows where Britney is.
Really? Oh no, I've heard of something like that. That's not really her.
It's so. Where the fuck is Britney?
Oh fucking no.
Where the fuck is Britney? I gotta know.
She's a robot now.
That's her okay is fancy.
Oh, that is.
Where the fuck is Britney? I gotta like that like. What are they doing to her?
I don't know. Fucking crazy.
The
dude.
fact that she went like this and it wasn't Britney, I was like,
I don't think I've
Secretly,
seen that going honestly, but I think I just heard about it.
I'll show it to you when
Yeah,
we get to.
this does not sound
when we
familiar
get
to me.
where we're going. Oh my, like that's so like.
Can we get McDonald's?
You're hungry?
Yeah.
Here, have a donut.
I don't want a donut.
I want a donut.
There you go. You can have the rest of it. I'm still so full from
Wait,
the
is that the maple one?
Yeah, I'll give you half.
Okay.
I'm telling
But I
you.
really want chicken bacon ranch.
Ew.
See what has chili on it.
Oh shit. I want the one that doesn't.
I want the one that does.
Sorry, I just like bonked the fucking microphone with bonk.
with the donut. Oh.
It was my finger.
Oh, I don't like it.
Really?
No.
Bitch, hand it over.
I can smell it.
I know, it's very strong.
I don't
I was
know-
sniffing it for the longest.
I don't know why, but I just like
I'm a sniffer and then I eat. I don't know why I do
my
that.
appetite has been so bad these last couple days.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I think my stomach has shrank to the size of a fucking quarter.
I felt because whatever I'm like eating now, I'm just like I take 3 bites and then I'm like fucking god, I left my
I know what you mean. That happens to me sometimes.
But I have been making sure I'm eating every day still.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except for the last few days. Except for the I've been making sure I've been eating.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all. That's
He
good.
really caught himself, y'all.
Yeah. Well.
Is it me or is it cold?
Sorry. Yeah, I can turn the air on. Sorry.
No, like it's cold.
No, and I'm hot again, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The second the air turned off, I was like, woo, woo. Got a little.
What happens if like your air conditioning were to break
Hey, let's not put that
in the summer?
Let's not put that in the universe. Because my Beetle.
We've already not have been having the best of luck. Don't put that out.
Yeah, no. But that would be such a movie moment.
My fucking Beetle. I had a Volkswagen Beetle, and it
Oh, I
didn't
love
have
those.
it didn't have AC. It was a 1999 red Volkswagen Beetle, and I loved her. My mom. It was my mom's before it was mine. It was my mom's. It was my sister's. It was my mom's again. And then it was mine, right? And my mom put little Day of the Dead stickers on like the Day of the Dead skulls on the back of it. And one time I was driving it, and I had my windows down because it was fucking hot, and I didn't have AC in it. And this man was like next to me. He goes, "What do those mean?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Those skulls. What are those skulls for?" And I was like,
That looks like Promising Neverland or like Hunter x Hunter kind of
Really?
mansion. Yeah.
"Do you know that movie, The Bridge to Terabithia or something?
No.
You've never seen that? Oh, it's so sad. The girl dies in the end. Sorry to spoil
That
it.
was pretty. You're good. I don't think I've ever
I
seen
love
it.
the scenery.
Or I'd
Oh,
ever
that's
watch it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I wish y'all could see, but I don't want to show anyone's property.
It's
I
just
would.
a tree.
No, it still could be someone's property.
Yeah, true.
Someone could track us down.
OMG.
What?
I just remember I watched this like crazy show. Okay, so like there's this podcast. I think they're called. I honestly don't know what they're called.
Getting closer and
Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, it's like in those horror movies where like the killer starts hitting your car and then he drives past you. I think who is that? The Chainsaw Massacre guy.
Okay.
He drives around and he's in a big truck and then he's like trying to push him off.
Let's not put these things in
Oh my
the
gosh!
universe.
Oh, these are scary. We're gonna be the
Oh.
main characters who lives.
Have you seen that?
I feel like I could live.
Have you seen those clips on TikTok where like the lady got a little road rage and she like yelled at a man and then the man started following her and trying to kill her?
Oh yes,
That
I've been
movie?
seeing so many things about road rage. Also, like I saw one about like this man. I think like the guy in front of him, he like pulled out in front of him like very abruptly, so he like conked at him, but like he kind of like held it on, I think, and the guy just got fucking pissed, and then
I hate honking.
I know, cause honking can be so dangerous, and the guy like that was honked at, he got out the car, and then he like had a gun and he shot at his car, and he had a daughter in the back, and he ended up shooting the little girl, and she was like a toddler, like I don't think she was any more older than like 4. I think she was like 3 or 2, honestly.
Oh my. Oh.
Yeah, and there's something about like a lady too. I don't also remember what happened to her, but I remember it was about a lady.
I can't.
Like so maybe she can have it with honking.
Some people.
I was gonna say it's just not even my first reaction.
Some people shouldn't have guns.
I
For
honestly
real,
think
there was a
should be
shooting
gun control.
recently, literally legit yesterday not yesterday. You know, I think it was yesterday, yeah, because yesterday was the 6th. Where there was a shooting in Texas, Allen, Texas. Like this guy, he like
Texas is
like there was a
its own
video I saw.
country.
He like got out of the car and he just started shooting. I saw like I think it was like the outlet of H&M. I don't know, but he started shooting out of it, like shooting there, and like there were people walking, and like he just started shooting. But then there was also a picture of like how he got shot. I saw it on Twitter. I was like, whoa.
The fact that some people can go out and just buy like a fucking machine gun.
Yes.
Like okay, I get
Like
it.
it's way too easy to get it at this point. Way too fucking easy.
I get pistols, I get shotguns, and I get like I guess like snipers because like for like when you go hunting.
Yeah,
But,
but like, I feel like it
the-
still shouldn't be easy.
Yeah, it should
like
not
there
be.
should be like some mental health check. Like, can you have a gun?
Like it should take at least like years to buy.
Honestly,
Or like we have like take a class like a yearly, like
Can I
to
say-
make sure you're doing good.
Can I say
Or
something?
like license.
Yeah, like a license.
You-
I think
I think you do have to have a license to get a gun. But it's
Oh
just
yeah,
easy
like
to
yeah, I
get.
think it's like a permit. So
But-
I remember one of our coworkers, she got one that's like for protection, you know.
But can I say something a little controversial?
Yeah.
I think pistols should be a little like pistols should be a little easier to get for like the safety of the pistols. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to like
Well, what do you mean easy?
like if someone's shooting up a school with a pistol, they're not gonna get much. Like, I don't think
Oh yeah.
like you know what I mean. So like, I think pistols should be like something a little easier to get for like to just keep in the house for safety. Like keep it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think it should also be still all like the same. Like,
But I
just
think
make sure like you got a good mental health, taking a test yearly.
yeah, for sure.
Like that's what I think it should be like the minimum.
I think that.
Honestly, I think that should be enough. Like, and also you have the license. You know, you got to do all that.
And also, if you have children, you should have like I don't want to say get your house inspected to make sure it's in a safe place, but like something like that. You know what I mean? Because like there's been the cases where like children have found their parents' gun,
Oh
shot,
yeah,
like,
I know.
accidentally shot
And done
themselves.
stuff. Yeah.
And that like, for your gun should not be out to like make it easy for
not
like a
at all.
toddler to grab.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so great. And they're passing. Don't worry.
I know.
And
Oh, is it Final Destination? No.
I do want to say
I'm not Final Destination. I think it was Chase.
I want to say our condolences to the people in Texas to the shooting that just
Oh
happened.
yeah.
I don't know much about it, but
I think there was 9 victims.
Oh.
It was crazy, dude.
I'll make sure I put a trigger warning in the caption for
Yeah,
this
yeah.
conversation.
Oh, but I didn't finish something else. So I saw this show, like this podcast. I think they're called the Clown Boys or the Unknown. One of them. But remember they've been recently talking about this show like called Mujeres something. Like it's a show, but like apparently it's like based on like true like stuff that's happened, like true crimes.
Mostly like candy.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
And it's like
I
based
like
on
it.
true
Never
crimes that like
mind.
have happened. And the one I saw
Maybe I just
was
like
one
tasty
of
ones.
where it's based in Nicaragua, where this like okay, it's 2 sisters
I
and
love
they
the way you
live
said
with
that.
their.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I just love the way you said that.
Say what, Nicaragua?
Yeah. Ooh, that like
I know, I
that
know.
felt like a tingle through my body. Like,
Thank
that's
you.
Oh, you said.
Make me feel like a no Salvadoran.
Oh.
Not a no Salvadoran.
Oh.
But it-
Salvadorian.
No, I said make me feel like not a no Salvadoran.
Oh.
Honestly, I'm looking at no Salvadoran sometimes.
Oh, same. There was this one time I had a customer
Mm-hmm.
and I was trying to help her and I completely forgot that I knew Spanish.
Uh-huh.
Like that was my first language. And so here I am like stuttering ifs, ands, or buts, all in the same sentence, tripping over my words. Like
No,
not-
for real. I hate when
yeah.
I'm helping someone and then I start tripping up on my words or like I just can't
Yeah.
find the right word in that moment. I'm
then
like, damn, what do I
She
put?
was like, she didn't like. She said this to my like coworker. She was like, "Thank you for giving her like a chance to help me, but her Spanish is not good. Like, you should not allow her to like help Spanish speaking customers." I'm sorry to say that, but like this is true. Like this is how it feels.
Damn.
I-
But, oh,
Okay.
sorry.
I feel guilty when someone's language isn't like their first language isn't English,
Mm-hmm.
and they're having a hard time communicating their order to me.
Yeah.
And I feel bad that I can't.
No, I know what you mean. 'Cause, like
Help.
sometimes like I can't understand, so I'm like, oh shit, like I'm sorry, like I can't understand. But, like I'm trying so fucking hard, but I just can't.
I feel,
Yeah.
It's not clicking in my head.
And I feel bad, especially when they come to the drive-thru, because the drive-thru is already hard to hear.
Oh yeah.
And then they're struggling to order because the English isn't their first language. And I feel guilty that I can't help. I'm trying to learn Spanish. I'm on day 230 something.
Duolingo, sponsor us.
Yeah, Duolingo. I
You
am
got a loyal one.
Duolingo, Audible. Y'all better come on. Or that's the other one, Scentbird. Oh, I would love to get sponsored by Scentbird.
What's Scentbird?
They send you sponsor. They send you like little individual perfume bottles, and they come really small, so like you can just like,
Oh, I
try
think I
things
know what
out.
you're talking about.
It's like a subscription thing where they send you
Oh.
new ones each month, and then
Yeah.
you tell them what kind of scents you like, and they'll send you perfumes based off of that.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's-
I would love that. I love wearing perfume.
That's as I'm saying. So Scentbird, I just give you a free ad, so fucking give me money.
What is the one? Okay, so the episode that I watched was based on these 2 sisters. They live with their grandpa because they're I don't know what happened to their dad. I guess her dad died or just left. And then the mom, she supposedly went to the USA. Like that's what the grandpa told the sisters. Like, oh, keep in mind, one of the sisters is deaf. Like she can't, like she's deaf, so she can't really.
Okay, yeah.
No, she's mute. She's mute. She can hear, but she's mute.
Oh,
That's
okay,
it.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
like she can't speak, so it doesn't, like the sounds what people make. She can't speak, and pretty much the grandpa told the sisters like, yeah, your mom went to the USA, like da 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 da, but like they haven't heard from her for 6 years. She hadn't like wrote a card to them. And then the grandpa comes back from like I guess working, he said, and he tells the sisters, these 2 people came up to me. They're very rich, and they say they're friends with your mom, and that they're here to come get you guys and take you to the USA.
That
And
just
they were
sounds creepy.
exactly. And the sister, I remember the one that could speak. She was like, "No, that sounds kind of weird. Like, how do you know? Like, they actually know mom?" And he's like, "They showed me a picture of her. Like they had a picture of her, and like he was like, yeah, they're very good friends." And da 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 da. So they were like, okay, so the grandpa was like, they told me to tell you to go to this hotel, so you better go, and then like the one that could speak, she had a son, so she left him behind because the grandma convinced her. He was like, no, just leave him behind, like you'll come back for him,
Uh-huh.
and then she's like, okay, and then like he and the girl go, but also it was pretty much just to like plan it out. It wasn't really to like exactly, I'm gonna fly. It was mostly just to plan out like how to leave and all that. So they go to the hotel, the sisters, and the people are like saying how they know her. They're like, yeah, we know her. She like we told her we were coming here, and then she was like, oh, come get my daughters. And then I remember they were like, the sisters were like, well, why hasn't she written us? And they were like, oh, I think he was like, things just probably got lost in the mail. Fuck yeah, for 6 years.
For 6 years? Lies.
Yeah, and I
You know
remember.
what I smell? You smell that?
Bullshit.
It smells fishy. Oh.
Yes.
I smell some bullshit.
Anyways, so they go in the room with them, right? And they're in there, and then like the guy offers them water, like this drink. I think it was water, yeah. And they're like, yeah, we'll take it. And the one that could speak, she took a sip of it, right? Because she obviously like was trusting him in that moment. And then the one that couldn't speak, she didn't take a sip of it. And the moment that the girl that sipped it, she started feeling it. She started going down, because they drugged it. The other one realized, she was like, trying to like what happening? And then she like got attacked by the guy. And then like he like, how in these shows like they'll put like a rag over it and then like it knocks him out after a while. They pretty much did that to her.
I fucking hate people like that.
I can't see it on my glasses.
Get your fucking golf cart out of the middle of the road.
Oh, I see it now. The one all the way in the
Get
front,
your
yeah.
fucking golf cart out of the middle of the road. When the
So pretty much they when they wake up, when they finally come to, they're in the back of this car and they're on their way to this place, and for some reason it shows them like having a flat tire, like pretty much like explaining that they're like gonna sell them as prostitutes and all that, and, like the lady and the man are just like talking about like how much money they're gonna make off them. Yeah, and then it shows them getting to the place, and then like the lady there, like I guess like what's the word?
The pimp?
Not the pimp. She's like the house mom. You know how in strippers like they say they have like a house mom. She's pretty much that, but she's like fucking cruel, because she's like beating them and being like, "Come on, you fucking whores," and just like yelling at them, but like they're literally just like kidnapped girls that they are sex trafficking. Oh yeah, put a trigger warning for that, sex trafficking and like abuse.
I will. I'll put all the trigger warnings.
Yeah. And maybe timestamps for that. Yeah, definitely timestamps for that, for like when it ends. But anyways, so they're there and they're like, what? Did you make a face at me?
No, I didn't make a face at you. Sorry, I didn't like the sound that my car made when it stopped.
Oh, that looks very pretty. So then they're like there at this place, and it pretty much is a bar, but they're like illegally like selling them, as because they kidnapped them. So they're literally selling them to these men, and then like, oh yeah, I didn't even say the one that's mute. She ended up getting raped by the guy. So yeah, put a trigger warning for that one too.
Oh, there we go.
She ended up getting raped.
I want to know what Piggly Wiggly's about.
There's one next to my house. We can go.
I think there's one in Malden. Oh, maybe look that part out so they don't know where we're at.
I love going to grocery stores. Sorry.
Oh, that's a grocery store? Never mind. I'm talking about the wrong
Wait,
place.
I thought it was a restaurant.
No, Piggly Wiggly's a grocery store.
Okay, wait. So they're like, the one that could speak, she ends up finally finding, oh yeah, because like they also like started killing girls. Like they were like they didn't like mind killing them at all. I think one, I don't remember what she
Does the story
did.
have a happy ending?
Yes, it does. But it's just like, they're based on true crimes. Like this actually happened. Like it's an actual someone's story. Pretty much some of them ended up getting killed. Like I remember one of them like ended up pissing off the guy or something. I don't remember what she ended up doing, but she pissed him off, and then he ended up slicing her throat like right there in front of them.
Jesus Christ.
And pretty much the one that could talk, she finally, one of the clients, he falls asleep, after the deed, and she's like looking through like his license, looking through his wallet and all that, and she sees that she was moved all the way to Mexico, and that's where she's being like sold. Literally, she's like, oh my gosh, I got all the way over here, and then she ends up finding his cell phone. She calls 911. She's like, hi, I'm here, like I'm with a client, they're trafficking me right now, and like I don't know exactly where I'm at, but this guy is like from here, like this is what his license says, and they're reading it out. She's reading it out to the guy, to the 911 operator, and she ends up hanging up because she hears like the house mom coming, being like, why are you taking so long? And then she's like, I heard you talking to someone. I heard you talking to. She's like, I wasn't talking to anyone. I was just praying, And she's like, come on, hurry up, and like da 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 da. And then it ends up where pretty much the police come to that guy. They go to his direction because of like what she told them about his license. And then he says, well, this is the bar I went to, and where did he do it? And it shows like the house mom like quickly coming to him and being like, go, you need to go over here, like we need to move you, like come on. And then like them two, oh, I didn't say it. The mute girl, she ended up getting beat by the guy that trafficked her and also arbored her, because she had ended up passing out in one of the in the show, and he got mad about that, so he like beat her up, and it shows them in like the back like her sisters in the back, and she's pretty much consoling her sister because she sees that she got beat, and they don't see, like, the house mom and then no one else like saw them, so they ended up being there in the bathroom while the other girls got moved. And then it shows the police coming in and the people that trafficked them and like the house mom being like, yeah, no, this is a regular bar, like I don't know why they're saying this happened, like you can look around anywhere, like we don't be doing that. And they're like offering the policeman like a beer, and he's like, no beer, like, and they're just like looking around, and they were about to leave the room when the girls like realize like it's the police, and she starts yelling like, we're in here, we're getting trafficked, da 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 da, and like he like hears it obviously because they're right next to the bathroom, and he comes in and he sees them, and he's like starts arresting them people that are doing all that. And then the girls are like, yeah, there's all of us, like this is what they're doing to us, this is what happened, like I'm from Nicaragua, like I'm not even from Mexico, like sorry.
I love it.
And then it pretty much ends up showing what happened to the older sister. I don't know if the older sister died or not. Not the older sister, the deaf sister. Not the deaf sister, the mute sister. Oh no, she did end up dying from how much she got beat, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh.
So pretty much it shows that then the sister that could speak, she goes to Nicaragua, and then she gets her son, and then the thing is, she found out, I forgot, I think it, oh yeah, I didn't even, I left out this really big moment in the show. Pretty much the sisters find out from the people that trafficked her that the grandpa ended up selling the mom actually to them. That's the biggest plot twist. I know when I found that out, I was like, what the fuck? They ended up being like, yeah, we killed your mom because of something. And then they were like, yeah, your grandpa sold her to us, just like he sold you guys to us. And pretty much it shows the sister going back to get her son because, like, you know, she left it with the grandpa. And it shows the grandpa like super sick. He's like, it feels like my heart burns or something like that. Like, and then she's like, yeah, it feels like it burns because like you're getting what you did to us. Like you're going to hell, you know, like you're rotting in hell, you filthy, you know, blah blah blah. And then he's like, no, help me, like don't leave me alone, da da da. And obviously she leaves him there. You know, she just gets her son. She's like, no, and I'm leaving and just living a better life. But then it tells like the person, because it's kind of like, it's kind of weird. Like there's like a lady that pretty much tells the story, you know. In the beginning, it didn't go through that. In the end, she comes and she's like tells how like the girl like obviously was never like fully recovered, that she was always traumatized by all that happened to her. And it just shows her having finally a better life. But yeah, it ends up being the grandpa that sold them for money. Oh yeah, and she ended up getting the money back. He was like, there's some money in there, like if you help me, like you can have it. But obviously she just took the money.
I would have just taken the money.
Exactly, that's what she did. She just took the money and left because like he was on the bed, he couldn't even move, dude. So it's like, exactly, it was like, oh wait, this very like you sold your granddaughters and you sold your daughter. Like that's fucked up. And the reason it was all just for money is because they were poor. I forgot to mention that. They were very poor.
I don't
But
think
still
he was that
fucked up.
poor.
But still fucked up, you know? Like it was crazy. Anyways, I remember that. And I think I want to start talking about it a little bit. Like it was like crazy. Like their episodes are scary.
Oh, I love scary stuff.
Dude, we should watch it. You should watch that novela with me one day.
I would love to.
It'd be so
that would
fun.
improve your Spanish a lot.
Yeah. And you would love them. They're so dramatic.
Luna told me that to improve my Spanish, I should watch my favorite movie, but watch it in Spanish.
That would help too.
So I think, since I basically know the entire dialogue to Love, Simon.
You see, you can do
It's
that.
a good movie.
I didn't say anything. I was literally saying like, oh, it is, and he starts yelling at me. Is it really a good movie if you gotta yell at me when I didn't even say anything?
It's
Jesus.
okay. I like Love Victor more.
Oh.
Jesus.
No, I love that movie. Is my favorite movie of all time.
I feel like Love Victor is just like a lot more me, you know, rather than Simon.
That movie just makes me sob. It's so.
And like another thing is in Love Victor, it's like a Latino family. Because I can't remember if he's Hispanic or Latino. So I'm gonna just say Latino in general. Like he comes out to his family and they're like supportive, but not really. And I feel like I understand that, and I understand the mom's point of view, because the amount of fucking times I have to come out to my fucking parents, I think I did it like 5 times already. Yeah, because I like have to reinstate that I am not like, I'm not going, like it's just hard to explain to them, and like I try to sit down with them and I try to like be like, this is how I feel, this is what I'm doing, this is and this and that, and my mom's just like, and my dad just
Before getting, we should say.
Before
After getting.
Because like my brother gave me a flannel for my Christmas present, and I love flannels, right? And he's
Do you play softball too?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
not funny.
Sorry, that was hilarious.
Anyways, and he's like, "What? Are you like part of that community, or?" And I'm just like, "Don't worry about it."
Do you know how many times I've told you I am?
I just don't want Christmas to go bad. It was like the first time all of our siblings were together, so I was just like, eh.
Yeah, I was like, I need to fix that. I don't like that much anymore.
Honestly, I wish I had more spooky shit happen to me. Nothing to that level of the story that you just
Yeah,
said.
no, that shit was crazy.
That's not spooky. That's
That's
scary.
that's
That's
scary,
horrifying.
and the fact that it was actually really happened. You
Like,
know.
I want some scary shit. Like I want some ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
You know the house that I told you I wanted to go see?
Uh-huh.
That
When
shit
it-
has to be haunted. Where? That's not fun.
You know what I really want us to do? I think we should do like a palm reading, or like we should go get like our like future read someone. I think that would be really cool. Get our future read by someone.
You know what?
You know, you wouldn't want to. The
should
base you're
practice
making. Oh. But like, you don't think that'd be very cool? I feel like that'd be cool to do, Nathaniel. We
I
should
feel
do
like it'd
that.
make me cry.
I want to do that.
Honestly, I just think, right? I feel like it'd be cool to do.
Can we also get
If there's something like that in Charleston, in somewhere, leave that out. Leave that out.
Well, to be fair, there's multiple of them.
Oh,
If
I
there's
thought you
one
were
of my-
side-eyeing me because I said I wanted a tattoo.
No, honestly, I've been thinking of one. Like, what if I get a little like butterfly? Like, I know that's so busy, but I
Yeah.
love butterflies. Like a
at
little
that.
one like back here. That'd be so cute.
I'm still waiting.
Behind the ear.
Oh my
Sorry, I accidentally stopped it by trying to fix it. But literally, you missed nothing.
Yeah, it was literally
It
just.
was literally not.
I'm still waiting to get my first tattoo of my mommy.
Mhm.
We're getting it on our wrist right there.
Do you know when?
No,
Oh.
My
I don't even know what I want.
My sister and I were supposed to get matching tattoos.
I think I want
Wait,
to
should we?
I mean,
Get our tattoos today?
I think I want to get with my mommy a yellow yellow cloud,
Mm-hmm.
because Trixie has a song called Yellow Cloud, and it came out a really big.
Does Ariana Grande have a cloud on her? I feel like she would have a cloud
I have
on
no-
her.
I have no idea.
that
That'd be
truck has
so
been
cute.
following us.
What is a semi? It's probably going to somewhere important. It's probably going to.
Why is it taking the back roads?
I mean, sometimes there's just big trucks over here. I mean, I don't think it's that pretty big.
I think I'm just like
Well, I mean, yeah, it's never mind.
skeptical of everything, you know?
Yeah, you definitely are. Can like, we turn on the air. It's kind of fucking hot.
The hair is on.
I'm pretty
Really?
okay. I've
Can it
been
be
at
more?
room temperature.
Yeah, turn it up. Oh, Maria, you said you had some things written down.
Oh yeah, I had some things.
I just really I wish I had like more ghosting.
Well, I guess that was some of my things. I
You know
talked
my
about the
favorite
scary
memory
stuff. I
with
had
y'all?
that down.
What?
Was just going to abandoned places. Like that abandoned mansion, that scared me so much, but I liked it.
That shit was intense.
It
When
was.
that
Oh
car,
yes, when there was a car there.
When
we were
that
like,
car pulled up, that was too
Yes.
much. It was too
I
much.
really thought it was like someone came in to go grab us or like something.
The way that we all hid in that hallway where there was no glass anymore, and we were just standing
and then
behind
y'all
the
kept
pillars.
wanted to go to the attic.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Oh yeah, I remember you heard some scary shit too.
Like I wish I had more ghosting. I have
Oh my gosh, I remember I pinned this on. Oh look, horses. Have y'all seen what? Did you see what like's happening in Florida?
Yes,
It's
that shit
fucking
got me
crazy.
so
Yes,
mad.
apparently. Okay, do you know nothing or no?
I don't.
Okay, apparently like some sort of law was passed there where like if like you're in like an immigrant or like even part of like DACA or anything, just anything like as long as you're like not like a citizen or anything like that, that like it's like illegal for you to even be there, like to even have a job there. Like you can be denied work specifically because you're not a citizen, stuff like that. And like even if like you're being housed, like if someone housing you, that's illegal for them.
Yeah, it's
like,
a felony.
Yeah, like literally it's like
Yeah.
crazy, literally some fucking racist shit. It's literally some like 1880 shit. Like we're literally going back so much. Like it's like it's racist.
The world is too scary.
Yeah,
right
and like
now.
I saw that like a lot of people are leaving. Like literally I saw like like there's so much traffic because people are like leaving because like obviously it's like you're gonna be like deported and stuff like that, and like just because like there's a law for that. And then
I
a
heard,
bunch
like-
of people are like also like with the gay people. Have you seen like
Yeah, I've
there
heard
can't be gay books anymore. Like you
I've
can't
heard
talk about
this. It's
being
so-
gay or anything. And like people are leaving also, and I think that's just so crazy. Like literally like Florida's going
Well,
back
fucking-
so like it's fucking Florida's crazy, but like, why is it going back so much?
What
Like,
fucking year are we in?
exactly.
The 18th, the
Aren't Jim Crow laws coming
How
back?
we not fucking? I saw that too. Like apparently somewhere in, like I think Missouri or somewhere. I think it's like a specific place though. Like not like the whole of it. I honestly don't remember. It's just like a little clip that I saw. But like, we're just going back so much. Like have we not learned from history? Also, it's like we're like it's fucking 2023. Like why is there fucking racist shit right now? Like what the fuck?
You know what's crazy?
If anything, you think should be progressing. There should be more laws to reduce racism and shit like that.
You know what really stresses me out? This is really dumb, but you know what really
What?
stresses me out? The fact that in like
Dude,
50s.
did you guys see that?
Yeah.
They were,
in like 50, 60 years, when people talk about the 20s, they're gonna be talking about the 2020s and not the 1920s anymore. That
Oh, yeah.
stresses me out. Like imagine like the years like 2062, and there's gonna be history books where like in the 20s the coronavirus happened. Like
I know.
that stresses me out.
You don't know. I think of like, what about the trends? Like, what are trends like? Are people gonna follow from right now? Be doing again?
I
later
mean,
on?
we're going back to the 2000s.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And
we're
then
doing that right now because for us that was like a couple years ago, so we have that nostalgia. So, what are what the kids right now
I see this
would be
thing-
doing in like
I
what?
see those TikToks
10
where- I
years.
see those TikToks where people are like, I found these masks in my grandma's basement. Do you wear them like this and like put them over
And
my
like
hand?
the Snapchat videos too.
I'm like,
And I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's gonna be the nostalgia.
when in reality, the mask.
For us, it's like, oh,
the mask. Honestly, I don't
like
want,
you know how our parents right now, like their trends are coming back.
I don't want to say I didn't take the coronavirus seriously because obviously it was a very serious situation. It was a very serious thing. People lost their lives.
But I gotta admit, the jokes were funny. Or
The-
people
the
were
jokes
like,
were funny.
people
But-
were like, it's not gonna get me, or like, oh, it's finally gotten this far.
It never got
Like,
me.
It was kind of funny.
It
I
never
would
got
admit, it was
me,
kind of
and
funny.
I never got
The shot,
yeah,
the vaccine.
I never got the vaccine. And I don't want to be like I never got the vaccine because I personally just have like a really big phobia of needles. Like, I don't have anything like, you know what I mean. I just like when I got my wisdom teeth out and they had to put the needle in my arm, I was having a panic attack. Like, the nurses were trying so hard to calm me down, but it was just I was like they like had to like do the needle like not a few times, like twice, because I was just over here like shaking so much because I just can't.
Gee.
But that's like my personal reason. I'm just having, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a hillbilly. I'm not a hillbilly.
No, dude, I believe you. I believe you.
I just can't with needles. But you know what's crazy? When I was a child, I was very good at getting shots.
Really?
Like my mom used to like doctors used to be surprised. Like when I was like 4 or 5, like I wouldn't even cry. But then I got my wisdom teeth out and I started like I was sobbing. It was too much. I think it's just the
So how are you going to get your tattoo?
people always say, "Oh, shots don't hurt." They're fucking lying. They
I
hurt.
like getting
feel like
shots. Like if
something
I
does
got
hurt.
shots, I wouldn't care. Like I'm okay with getting shots and everything like that.
I hated them as a child. I was just good at like masking the fact that I was terrified.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they don't hurt at all. That's a lie. They're lying straight to your face, saying
No,
it
for
doesn't
real.
hurt. When it does, like, and especially like when you get especially with vaccines, they like burn for a few days afterwards.
Oh yeah.
You're
Sometimes
supposed- yeah.
like it feels like raw here or like kind of tense.
It burns.
No, because
Yeah.
after a vaccine, you're actually supposed to move your arm. Like
Oh yeah,
right
I would
after.
do that. I would do that. I remember the first one I did it and I felt pretty good. And the second one I didn't do it as much, I will admit. And I did feel it like kind of like raw. And I was like,
Yeah, my dad, he would be like, no, you have to like move your arms because I used to get like sick almost all the time. And so here I am getting shots and I'm just like, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't affect me that much. And then again, with me being anemic
yeah,
a lot, like I used to get blood drawn a lot. And so I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, yes, I'm terrified, but it's whatever now.
And the one thing that got me about the
vaccine, the shots.
when I got my
needles?
wisdom when I got my wisdom teeth out, the fact that the needle's going into a vein. Are you
Oh.
kidding me? That's horrifying.
Oh yeah.
There's a needle. Ugh. But honestly, I don't remember anything that happened afterwards. I don't remember falling asleep. They put the mask on me and they were talking to me and I was like, I don't remember anything. And then apparently I got wheelchaired out and I told the nurse that I loved him. I remember nothing. I wish Ronnie would have recorded it, but he didn't record it.
Man, he should have. That would have been so funny to see back.
I would have been so embarrassed.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious to laugh at.
Oh, I hated it. It was so scary. And I didn't even have to get my wisdom teeth out. I was only getting this tooth pulled.
I mean, it's better to get it all done though. Now you don't gotta worry about it, and you don't gotta do the pain.
Yeah, I was
like
lucky.
experiencing
I only had 2 wisdom teeth. No, yeah, I had 3. I only had 3 wisdom teeth. I didn't have all 4. Some people have all. My sister had all 4, and my sister got the good medicine when she got her wisdom teeth out. I got the shitty medicine. My sister got like I think she got a really good medicine that like people sell. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Well, I'm over here with just a painkiller, and that was it.
Probably it's the insurance.
And we have the same insurance. But she used her
Maybe a
insurance.
different place?
Yeah, she went to a different place. She had to pay more. Like
okay.
she used her insurance and she had to pay like a few $100s. But my insurance covered my whole thing, which is obviously why I got the shittier medicine. But still a little mad. And my
You
sister
should pay for it.
and my sister got antibiotics afterwards because like it's a risk to get infected. I didn't get antibiotics and mine got infected.
Yeah, I remember you said like some pus was coming out.
In my mouth.
Ugh.
In my mouth there was pus coming out. I remember I was at work.
Ugh.
Like I remember like
I'm gonna vomit thinking of that.
I remember the day it started, I was like, what is this taste in my mouth? Like I taste something and it's so gnarly. Like it tastes like something died in my mouth.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
what is that? And I was at work and I was like, I taste something in my mouth. I was like, and so I went to the bathroom and I spit and it was just white and I was like, oh my god. And so I had to go to the doctor. I had to go to the dentist again and be like, what the fuck's going on with my tooth? And they're like, looks like they didn't heal all the way, so I'm gonna give you some antibiotics now. And I was like, oh no. Thank you.
No, they give it to you.
Thank you for doing it now. Fuck, I was so mad. I was so
And
mad.
I have a question for y'all.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's too deep, but I guess it's a little deep. When do you think a friendship is good? You know? Like a friendship.
Ooh, I do.
Like it's a good friendship. Like you can tell like good enough where you can see in the future like with that person like being in your life. Like you never had those friendships. Like I mean I think of most of my friends. Like I can see every single one of them like in my life. Because every friend I've had right now, like they've been already in my life for literally a couple of years.
Yeah, and I feel
So
like
it's I don't see them leaving. Especially because right now I'm an adult. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. But like I feel like when your friends are there for you, even like through the toughest things, because like when I moved out and like I left, y'all were still there. Like we still communicated. Yeah, we were busy, but like we still made time to like call each other back and things like that.
Most of the time. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, mainly this one. Yeah, and then like whenever I would go and be like, hey, I'm in town, do y'all want to like hang out? They'd be like, well, obviously we missed you, and they would like make time and like take time out of their day to go see me.
Actually, I have a little story for this question. Actually, this is about my best friend Anna. Okay, so before me and her were best friends, we were in like a little friend group, right? And it was me, my friend Anna, and then 2 other girls, right? I don't want to name their names because I don't want any hate to go towards them or anything, right? But sorry, I have to get over. I don't want any hate to go towards them because they're not terrible people. They just treated me terribly, you know?
Yeah.
But they started to treat it was spring break of my 8th grade year, and this one girl had like something was going on with her mentally, and she was like convinced that like people like she was convinced about a lot of things that weren't happening, you know? And she started to, I don't want to say attacking me, but like she really started to come
Like
for me,
accusing
right?
you of
Yeah.
things?
Yeah, like
And just mostly like targeting you.
and she really hated our whole friendship. She was pissed that I wasn't religious. She was really mad that I wasn't religious our whole friendship, right?
Yeah.
And then this other girl, she started attacking her too, right? And the whole spring break, right? I was there for that other girl. I would stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd wake up at like 8 a.m. just to make sure that she was fine, you know?
Yeah.
Because I take my friends very seriously.
Yeah.
As you know from the herpes story.
Yeah.
But I take my friends very seriously. So, and then the last day of spring break, the first girl, we'll call her Kay. Kay started texting me, telling me that I need to kill myself and like all this shit, right? And so I sent the messages to the other girl, we'll call her M. And she was like, well, actually, hold on. Oh, yeah, I know. It said loose gravel, and I was like, great. So I was like, awesome. Fuck, this is horrible.
I get like that.
Yeah.
I feel like my voice.
There we go. We fixed the camera.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
But I sent like I didn't take it seriously because I knew that Kay was going through a lot mentally. So I was like, and I already had more in the friendship, right?
Yeah.
So I sent the screenshots to M, and I was like, girl, can you believe her? And she was like, well, actually, and I was like, excuse me? And then they both started coming. I'm gonna scream. then they both started attacking me. Like, they put me in a group chat and they both started attacking me together. And it was
Horrendous.
that year was probably one of the worst years of my life. Because, like, I considered them, like, I thought they were going to be in my life forever. But, back to the main point.
I didn't know that would pop on.
Back to the main point. My friend Anna was with me the entire time. And her and Kate were friends before we even met. But she was with me the entire time. She was always checking up on me, the whole thing, right? Even when I was being a little pathetic and trying to get them to be my friends again. She was standing by me with everything. And that's when I knew that she was actually going to be in my life for probably forever. And I still text her every single day and we hang out. She came and saw me, me and her hung out on Tuesday. And you know that thing where people are like, oh, how often do you see your best friend? Maybe like once or twice a year. That's literally us. Like, we literally like only see each other a few times a year, but when we do see each other, it's literally the best time. I'm going the speed limit. So I just feel like when people stay with you, even when you're acting a little pathetic and acting a little embarrassing, those are the people that are really gonna stay with you for a while. Or I know that you're gonna be in my life for a long time because I've called you while I'm having a panic attack. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna cry. What?
I feel like Maria's the person that we go to, and like she's a therapist friend, and sometimes she needs to like let that shit go. No, let me finish because
I called her while I was having a panic attack. She was like, "Don't cry, it's okay," and I was like,
I'm not like the best person at comforting people, I think.
But you are a good listener.
was
That's
so
what I'm
funny.
saying.
Yeah, I can just listen.
Yeah, so like whenever I need a
bring
vent.
humor into it. Like I remember, if someone's like, I'm just gonna try and make them laugh. It makes it less awkward. They're laughing
I
at
do
me.
that too, and then I do that, and I'll make a joke, and then they won't laugh, and I'll be like,
Yeah, it was like they're not laughing. If I'm there trying to correct yourself, I'm like, damn, they're probably think I'm an asshole right now.
Did you do that to me?
Yeah.
Did I laugh?
I think you did a little bit, but like you were still pretty much crying.
Yeah, it was a really.
No, but I remember I was like at work and I had my break and everything. I called Maria sobbing because I did not like my coworker, and I was like, Maria, this and the third. Like, what do I do? And she was like, they're there, basically.
Okay.
See, but
I don't know what y'all
Yeah,
want to see.
but like
I
she's a
get it,
good
but
listener.
so when people
But I'm
wanna
saying
see,
that you're a
like,
good listener.
It's valid what you're feeling, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I like that because I'm also the same way. So like, see, and usually when I'm having these like really bad panic attacks, like I had one the other night, and I did text you, but I didn't call you because I felt bad the last time I woke you up.
Oh no,
But
you're good.
just like, I knew I could call you. You know what I mean?
Like if you're in a pinch, call Maria.
And that's the thing.
Thank you.
That's how you know it's a true friend. Is it? If you don't if you don't necessarily call them, but you know you can. You know what I mean? And that's how I know. That's how I know Anna is also like going to be in my life forever because I know that no matter what happens, she's always going to be
Like around
she's
in
always
there.
going to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get exactly what you mean.
And
Yeah.
even though like we had these plans from like freshman year that we were going to go to college together and everything, and even though that didn't get to happen, she's still like
Like
we still see
sticking
each
around.
other, not often, but like we still like, I won't say we hang out more than like once or twice a year. Like we have a whole group of friends and we always see each other for each other's birthday. We're like every year, like we probably hang out like 6 or 7 times a year, which I think is enough.
Yeah, I think that's enough, especially for adult life. I feel like that's pretty enough. 'Cause, like
Yeah.
your schedule is always not mixing. Maybe someone's working, maybe someone's in school. You know, I think that's a good amount.
And when you take birthdays really seriously,
Yeah.
like if it's someone's birthday, we're making plans a month in advance so that we know that all of us can be there. You know what I mean? And you remember that girl that you said that you used to be friends with, that I was also friends with? She was, I really wish she was still a part of my life because I really considered her one of my really close friends, but unfortunately she's not anymore. But I still like wish her the best, and I know that I can still call her if something happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I do love her.
But yeah, I had this friend. I had her like we were best friends since like 7th grade, I would like to say, and like we became online best friends after, and then we would see each other like once, twice a year, and I like would text her like every now and then, and we would still like text each other every now and then, and thankfully like she took time out of her weekend and like took her money and time, like an effort to like plan a trip for me to go to Pennsylvania. I'm like, I can't go because this is in the 3rd. Like, I would love to. And she was like, look, I only get to see you maybe, like, every new moon. But, like, come visit. And I'm here like, you know what? It's true. Like, let's go visit. And, like, thankfully, I know if I ever need to call someone, I go to her or, like, I go to Maria. Because Maria is also, like, a big life-changing person. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you made me, because you made me grow as a person, low key.
Thank you.
Can I share the news with everybody?
Yeah.
Laura is moving back down to where we live, so she's also going to become more of
A
frequent guest.
Yeah, frequent guest.
A frequent guest. So I hope that y'all.
Happy for your birthday.
Oh my gosh, I'll be so excited.
Oh well, shit. Well, Maria, I might as well tell you that she was planning on coming down for your birthday anyway.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but.
Visit.
I mean, I kind of figured the way y'all be acting. I was like, it has to be that. I know they're fucking with me, but they're no, she's not gonna come down, or I don't know. Because I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah, anytime Maria would be like, is she coming for my birthday? I'd be like, I don't know. I'd be like, I don't think so.
But then you do a look, dude. That's also like.
That's why I was like contemplating on whether or not to tell him because he's such a bad liar.
Dude, for real.
I'm a great liar. I like.
No, you do all face. I was like, that's why I was like more like.
I'm a
in
good
way.
liar because you don't even know when I'm lying straight to your face.
That is not true, girl. You have a big mouth, though, so it comes out at some point.
I think I'm good
Or,
at.
like, you allude to it.
I think I'm good at
Well,
lying.
I like that too, honestly.
I think I'm good at lying to like if it's like, first of all, I feel like if it's
Like
like
something serious.
yeah,
I feel like that's me too. Like,
if-
I can lie if I need to.
if it's a serious lie, but also obviously I'm very good at lying. I convinced the whole school a girl had herpes.
Yeah,
You know, like I'm like and
Well, I mean, also high school, dude. You know they'll believe any shit.
Yeah.
Usually.
They'll eat anything.
Yes.
and you know what? Can't say something controversial. I. Secrets do not make friends.
I know. Tell me the podcast or save it. We can have this awkward silence right now.
I like the awkward silence.
No.
It's kind of weird. Let's save it for later. Or like, say we
Because I
can't,
don't
but
wanna-
say we can't, but bleep whatever you need bleeped
But
out.
here's the thing: Nathaniel doesn't believe nothing
That's
out.
not true.
Okay, well he's gonna, because
I've
he's
been-
an editor. He's
I've-
gonna bleep shit out.
I've been writing. I wrote down the timestamps of like the things that we need to.
Wait, you also need to watch it. Do you not watch it through? I feel like you need to watch it through.
Yeah, you
I
do.
feel like that's what you need to do. Like you need to watch it through. Like you're the editor, you need to watch it through.
I just
Make sure everything's right. That's why that time when I felt like I like showed my dress, I told you no, let's stop and you need to chop it out because I did not trust you to go back. You need to watch the whole thing through if you're the editor.
Oh my god.
Hashtag drama. Hashtag
Okay.
what is this?
I don't know why.
Saying,
I don't know
it's
why all
true.
these.
Like you gotta watch it.
don't-
Like that's the job you signed up for.
I don't know why all these people are fucking passing me. I'm going 5 over.
I mean, but like you're in the back rows. Everyone drives faster in the back rows.
Yeah, you're right.
dude.
Anyway,
I'd be driving faster in the back roads. Anyone else normal drives faster in the back roads.
I'm driving fast. I'm going 60. Anyway, can't say something controversial.
Yeah.
I do not regret spreading that rumor. Like I know.
Regret what?
I do not regret spreading that rumor about
I
the
don't
girl.
either.
But like, okay, I know. Maybe it was a little hasty and I shouldn't have. But I don't regret it because I did not enjoy the way she was talking about my friend and spreading rumors about my friend. Was it childish? Yes. But do I regret it? No.
I mean, if she did it too, I mean.
Because I did not
It's the same exact thing. She got paid back.
I did not enjoy the way that she was talking about my friend and spreading rumors about her, so I spread one about her. And to be fair, it wasn't just her that I spread about. Hers was just the one that got around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I don't know why I said herpes. That's such a weird.
I don't know. I mean, hey.
Actually, no.
That's what it had to do.
I know the reason I said herpes, but I don't want to say because that one I feel bad about. That one I feel a little bad about.
Well.
But yeah, I don't regret it.
Alright.
I really don't. Is that bad?
No. I mean, you said she spread rumors also, so like, you just did the exact same thing.
I remember she confronted me about it.
Really?
Well, she didn't confront me. When I was dating my ex-boyfriend, she confronted him about it. And I remember I overheard her saying it, and I walked over and said, "It's not me." I was like, "It's not me talking about it." Lying straight to her face. I was like, and then, you know what the worst part? My senior year, she was in my chorus class. I fucking befriended her just in spite of my ex-boyfriend.
Oh my goodness.
I used to have video calls with her. Like, I used to FaceTime her.
Hey,
I never
okay,
liked
well.
her. I feel bad.
Honestly, there's just in high school though. Everyone's fake as fuck. Honestly, I was friends with people that was like, you know.
I mean, yeah,
Mine was fake as fuck.
Yeah.
I've said it on
You
here.
gotta do what you gotta do to make it by in high school.
I've said it on here before, but like, sorry.
I was such a pick me, and I hate that about myself.
I've
I was
said,
a people pleaser. sure. Like, I mean, I still am like that still. Also, I would just change.
You've grown
people.
from that though.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's-
for sure.
See, that's the thing.
I do myself, you know, still.
I genuinely don't think I had a personality. Almost like
No, I feel like it's a lot of personality, but
I
it's
love
just
the
like
house.
with
It's
some
really
people it was
gorgeous.
just more enhanced. Like, it was still definitely by personality. Just if I was a specific person, the specific trait that like I felt like made us close would be the thing that was enhanced.
Oh.
Or a specific interest was enhanced. Like, I had my friends that were the emo, so obviously that's why I was more enhanced with them than my like regular best friend that wasn't into it. You know.
Mhm. Oh, and that's the thing. Back to the friendship thing. That's the thing about Anna. She was, her and the group of friends I was with were literally like the only people where I was like actually my true personality.
Yeah, like you can like it doesn't matter like my best friend like same thing, like even though like it wasn't as enhanced, it was just like the normal amount of me for like everything, you know. It wasn't like I was enhancing the specific thing that I felt like what made us close, what kept us close like that.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like faking it or like
I-
putting on a little persona like
Mhm. I genuinely remember like I genuinely remember like someone telling me their interest, and I'll be like, oh my god, that's so crazy, and then I would go home and do like research about it just so that I could get them to like me,
Oh.
like that, like just so I could like how like, and then I would also like mimic their personality. It was
I
really bad.
mimic people a lot. I still do that honestly, but I think that's just normal. Cause I'm saying it's not like you just mimic things that like someone you love like does. Like I remember there's a little I saw like Zendaya and Tom Holland. They like mimic each other, and like that's like apparently like a soulmate thing to do. Like you guys like are so in tune that you mimic each other. So it's like it's just showing flattery is what I saw. It says like inside like psychological things. What it's called?
That's
Psychological
us though,
aspect.
because remember the other day, me and you went like tried to prank Nathaniel, and then we like said the same thing at the same time.
Oh yeah,
And it
see,
was
you're
so
just it's just being in tune.
Yeah.
I was having,
Apparently she was like
having a
being
hard
in tune with someone.
I was having a hard night the other night.
Oh Jesus.
I was having a hard night that night.
Do you want to talk
I
about it?
can't
I guess.
move because
No.
the seatbelt. So, I'm gonna yell.
That's fine. You know what's crazy?
What?
We've driven almost 200 miles, but I still have almost a full tank.
I mean that's good though.
Oh yeah, my car's great on gas.
Oh, that's how it was for me when I went to Atlanta. Also, oh wait, no. Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
after. So I guess I can tell you my experience from seeing Cali Uchi.
I thought we already talked about it.
No, that was because last week is when I went.
Oh yeah, then yeah, let's talk about Caliucci's.
Last week is when you're supposed to like put the pictures, or should you put the pictures now? No, last week put the pictures and just on me guys just talking about it, or should you put a picture? I mean, I didn't take that many pictures honestly.
I'll do both.
Okay. So I went to see Cali Uchi's on Tuesday, and I went to Atlanta because that's where we had to go to, and we got there pretty early, dude. Like,
Did you stalk her tour bus after you never told me?
no, I didn't
Oh yeah,
because
'cause it was in the front, right?
but pretty much we get there and like we're like pretty much close to the front, you know, like we were like the 30th people, probably 40th people in line. Like we were pretty close. At first we thought we were closer because it looked like it, but then like they started moving the lines around because apparently like the lines weren't correct. Like people were standing where they weren't supposed to be, some people. So they started moving them around and having to fix them. I remember there was this one lady, she was getting yelled at by like the guy. He's
Oh,
like,
that's so
he's
embarrassing.
like, you gotta fix it. She's like, I am fixing it. And like, but she was not backing down either. So she was like, but you could tell she was stressed. I forgot her name, but like they were yelling her name, and me and Evan were like, oh my god.
Do you remember when I went to that
Larissa?
Tracy concert and I really didn't know where to go? Because there's nobody telling you where to go.
Oh yeah, but me and Evan, we just asked. Like we asked people there, we're like, where y'all going? Like, is this land? And then like we oh yeah, I had valet. So like someone parked our car for us, and we thought that was
Did
so
you
cool.
really?
Yeah.
That's
Oh my.
Hi. That's iconic. You had valet.
Yeah, I paid for it because I was like, I don't want to walk too far.
What was that like?
It was so weird, dude. Like getting out my car without my keys, just like getting out, leaving it on for someone to get in there was so weird. Like it felt so weird, but like just like
You felt
scan.
like that bitch, huh?
I did, but like also like I had to change out my shoes and like I just held them and like because I had my chanclas on for the drive. I was gonna drive with my high heels on, so I just got out without
Yeah,
them.
I didn't drive with my high heels on either.
Yes, I had to get out without them, just
Which
holding
one?
my high
Aren't
heels in
those
my
shoes
hands.
Yes,
Aren't
I
they?
love them.
Can I
Yeah.
say something? They were $12.
Ooh.
They were the mall that's in where I live. It's like it's like really close to being a dead mall.
Oh yeah, I know, I've seen it before. Yeah.
So like the shoe store in there was cheap, and they were like $20, but then they were on sale, and so they were literally only $12. It was so good. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. But anyways, we get to our line because we had the early VIP, so we got in our line, and then we're like, oh, we still have time to get merch because like you know we had the early entry, so we could go in, And we were like, let's go get merch now because like the line isn't too long. Like there still aren't that too many people here. So let's go. So we went, and it was good that we went right then because like there was no one in line. Literally there was just one girl in front of us because she was asking a question. And then she left, and then we got in because we had like the ticket to show, and we went in, and we got our merch, and then we come right out. Like literally we took like 5 minutes at most, and when we got back, it was still like the same person.
How much did you spend on merch?
Merch, it was $100.
That's how much you spent on merch?
Yeah, on total. I got
I
got a sweatshirt, and then I got a shirt.
I spent so much money on Trixie merch. I think I spent like $200.
I only got 2 things. I only got the shirt because like the other stuff there, they had hats. Oh yeah. I got it with my pack for the early entry. You get like this. You also got like a pack of merch. Like we got a poster. We got a makeup bag, and we got this mirror.
Oh my god, I'm so upset.
I love it so much.
Oh, that's such a beautiful mirror.
This is it. It's Cali right there, and then it just says like Tour Venus. What's it called? Oh, Red Moon and Venus Tour 2023.
Wow.
I know,
Wow.
fake. But it's so cute, and it pops open like this. You click the button.
That's beautiful. I
Yeah.
wish Trixie would have had
Look at
something.
yourself. Yeah. And
Y'all look beautiful, by the way.
I thank you.
No, I meant them.
Oh.
But you also look beautiful, but they look beautiful.
But anyways, that's what we got, and it was so good because like once we got back to the line, it was still the people that were there when we first got there. So and literally it was perfect because everyone after that started arriving, you know, and like the line for the merch was so long. Like people were waiting for so long. Like I remember there was this one person that was behind us, behind me and Evelyn, and they went to go to the merch like more later than we did. And by the time they got back, there were already a good amount of people behind us, so they had to get like more farther in the line.
I love reminiscing on our concerts.
I've been watching them videos over and over, like over and over. I love them.
I literally watch my Trixie videos all the time.
Yeah, I'll be very like, let me listen to this right here.
Again, though, I have the same feeling that you do because I hear myself in the background of my Trixie videos.
Ooh, I have a TikTok for that.
It is the most humbling thing
TikTok,
ever.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I literally commented on it that it was so humbling hearing myself in the background, and everyone keeps liking my comment.
It's so embarrassing. She didn't really sing songs that like it wasn't like a concert. It was like a comedy show, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But she did sing some songs, but like they weren't the ones that I knew. There's the one thing where she's performing, you just hear me go, yes, in the background.
No, literally, it's so funny watching them like hearing me yell. I'm like, oh my god. But like honestly, I was going crazy. Like it's Cali. Everyone's going fucking crazy. I remember she like posted on Instagram, like she was like, love you Atlanta, love your energy, and I was like, yes, I know you love our energy because we were screaming. Everyone was fucking having a good ass time. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say in the line. Once they finally fixed it, because like the lines were like wrong. Thankfully not ours that much. Like we just had to like keep moving more up front. But there were some lines where like people were standing like not even in the line. They were like around this barrier, what they were even supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they ended up fixing that shit, and it was a whole thing. And
you were really close to her.
yes, we were very close. I'm telling you, we got there early. Like we were there on time, dude, for that early entry. Like I'm so glad we got the early entry VIP pass, because like honestly, it didn't even cost that much. I think it was pretty much worth it, because like we literally were like there were only like 4 people in front of us.
How much did you spend on the tickets?
It was like
If you don't mind.
230. Like that, and I think that was worth it. Personally, I think it was worth it. Like, I think concerts are usually more expensive.
I mean, I spent $600 on mine.
Oh, really? Yeah, like, and that was just for the VIP package. For like just the general admission, it was $75. So it's like it was very affordable in my opinion. I think what I did, I think what I paid was, I think it was worth it. Like I had the time of my life. I completely think it was worth it. Every penny I spent.
I spent $600 on mine, but also for Trixie's concert, it was. You had to buy the ticket, and then you also had to buy the VIP package if you wanted that. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, they were sold separately.
No. Mine was, like, together.
Which I kind of didn't like, but, like, it's fine.
Yeah,
it just really brought the price, but I didn't buy it.
Yeah. You know, like, mine was all together. But anyways,
I saw the photos. You look funny as fuck.
we get in there, and, like, we also got to take a picture on this, like, background. And I guess you'll see it now if we do end up putting it here. But there'll be this background, and we got to take a picture there. And then we got inside, and like I said, there was only like 4 people in front of us. Oh, I didn't even say. In the line, there was a fight. Like apparently, one girl like pushed another girl, and like they started fighting like that. And that's true, cause like this other girl pushed Evelyn. It wasn't the same girl, but this other girl, she like pretty much pushed her and was like, "Excuse me."
I have a question.
And I was like,
Did you make any friends?
Only with the girl in front of me, and then only the girl in front of me. The guy next to me, I never talked to.
I made a
The
whole
girl in
group
front
of
of me.
friends.
Nah, I just made one. The girl in front of me,
I don't talk to
and
her.
like I talked to her a little bit. But I don't think we were like more friends. Like it's not like I got like her Instagram or anything. Like we just talked a little.
I had a great time, except for the man that kept trying to get me to drink.
Yeah, no, that'd be weird. But yeah, no, me and Evan were having.
Oh,
girl,
God.
hold up, I'm not done.
sorry. I thought I heard your sentence stop.
Because he started talking. I'm not gonna talk over.
I'm so sorry.
Anyways.
I'm gonna just sit back here.
Okay, damn. Her Aries Mercury coming out, dude.
Oh.
Oh, I like that house. It's kind of ugly, but I like it.
Oh, I like the house, but it's kind of ugly.
I like
Okay, so anyways, we get there. I remember there's the guy next to me. He was just like Tyler Oakley. I thought that was so cool. And I had like a good experience. Everyone there was a straight baddie. I loved seeing everyone's outfits. It was so cool. And just seeing Cali was so much fun. But I remember people kept passing. Oh my
shit.
god.
I'm so hello.
People kept passing out. Like I remember, like before the show even started, someone passed it out. And like I remember people were like, Yanni, stop passing out. I remember, oh my gosh, I remember they started handing out water. Like not handing out water, but like they had water bottles and they were spraying water in our mouths.
Have you seen the video where someone chugs a bouquet of flowers at Caliucci?
I saw it. She's like,
Yeah.
I was like, don't the
She
flowers.
goes, please don't throw things on stage. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah, and then she was right back to her fucking post. I thought that was so funny, dude.
Or did you see the one where someone threw a lemon at Ariana Grande?
Oh, I saw that one too.
That is so fucking funny.
I know. Anyways,
Like it reminds me of the abandoned house that we went to.
it really does. But anyways,
I wonder if there's any abandoned places where we're going. Fuck, I was supposed to turn right there.
anyways, I remember, what was people kept passing out, and I remember when Callie, because first, this other artist opened for her. It was Ray or Rhea, I think it was Ray. Her name's Ray, and she pretty much opened up for her, and I remember someone passed out,
Look, another Piggly Wiggly.
and then, damn, I keep saying the same thing. Pretty much, oh yeah, Callie, she threw water bottles at us, and I was like, I wanted to catch one, but she threw one kind of like closer to Evelyn,
Did she catch it?
no, like the person was like, it was either like 2 people behind Evelyn that catched it. Like she was very close to her, and I was like, oh, I wish it caught to me.
I have a
Like,
question.
what?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Never mind.
No, you're good. I'm just pretty much rambling right now.
Well, I have a
I'm so
question.
sorry.
Do you want to take a break and go in there and like stretch our legs and use the bathroom really fast?
Do you want to?
Because I personally have to go potty.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna use
And I've never been inside
I'll
a
go to
Piggly
the
Wiggly
bathroom
me
before.
too.
either.
Ooh,
Vlog.
our experience of Piggly Wiggly.
Okay.
Should we show them for the viewers that are looking on camera?
What's it called?
Piggly Wiggly. I don't know if you can see it.
Cookies?
Can you see Piggly Wiggly?
Okay. Okay, we're gonna be right back.
Laura.
We're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a quick little break. This is vlog style.
I know. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking to
We're
myself.
gonna be right back. We're gonna take a quick little break. We're gonna go stretch our legs and go potty, but we'll be right back. For you, it's gonna be a second. Mwah. Here's a word from our sponsors. Okay, hello everyone. We are back. We went inside Piggly Wiggly for the first
I
time.
can finally see, cause I didn't have my glasses on. I just couldn't see at all. But now I have my contacts in,
Oh, you
and
put
I
them
can
in?
actually see. Literally, I was like this.
Oh wait, I wanna.
Let me go back to my story about the
Yeah, like with my Snuggie. I've had this Snuggie since I was like 8 years old.
Have you really?
Here, you
Yeah, I
want me
got
to
it
hold
at
Yeah.
Justice.
I don't know if y'all ever had these, but these are okay. Too close. I don't know if y'all have ever had these, but these ghosts are so good. They're so, and I like the Sour Patch ones.
Didn't Ronnie put you onto that?
He did. Oh, y'all ready? Wait, ASMR. Come here. No. We all ready for this ASMR? Y'all thought we
I
weren't gonna.
hate the ASMR.
Y'all thought we weren't gonna have it because we're on a road trip. You thought wrong. Anyway, what were you saying?
About the concerts, my sister hates when I go to concerts with her, mainly because what happened? No, because I don't sing. I love to take videos, and I know my voice is like awful in the background.
Yeah.
So like I
mean, I've been singing my song awful. Let me tell you, them Caliucci videos.
the last concert I did go to was in middle school, and like I was very insecure. But like now, if I were to go to a concert, I wouldn't care. I would just like sing my heart out.
For sure. I was having the time of my life, dude. I did not give a fuck. Like, also, I think everyone's vibe was pretty much good.
Yeah, and then I got lost as well, and my sister got hella upset, and I was like, damn, I'm so sorry. And we lost my merch because she was like trying to run around and find me. But I was literally at the same spot, and I was like, oh well, it happens.
West Coast. These are the girls. I love them. Oh, I want to play that song when this is done. That song is so
you should,
good.
yeah. I mean, I think it's in the playlist.
Is it?
I'll hold it, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Oh shit. Oh, Laura, you got these from TJ Maxx? Fuck, I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
myself.
I went to TJ Maxx yesterday.
I love TJ Maxx, but for the longest time I couldn't go in. There was a boy that I used to talk to who was crazy, who worked there. Like, he was crazy. I like this. Me. Maria, your face.
I know.
You said
I know. I said, hold up.
no. Yeah, there was a boy that worked there.
So I'm kind of like, man, you know, let me put y'all right here on my.
Yeah, I'll hold him.
No, I can put them right here.
Oh.
I can like talk to them. This is the production crew.
It's
It's me speaking. I'm trying to prop y'all up, trying to put y'all back inside this zipper. And I am successfully succeeding right now. Just trying to get the angle a little better so you're not lopsided. Okay. We should be. I mean,
they're fucking. I hate when they do that. The back of their stupid little thing doesn't have lights on it, so I didn't know they were.
oh, you can't tell when they're stopping. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, I know what you mean. Some of them, even though they should, like most of them do.
That happened.
Sometimes they don't.
That happened to me one time. I was on my way to high school, and this person had like one of those truck connections on, but they didn't hook the lights up for some reason, so I couldn't tell they were stopping. And I literally got like inches from them. Like it was literally like.
Yeah, it's not good.
Like I was.
Oh, that looks so pretty. That tree.
Also,
Oh, this building. It's gorgeous. Like it's run down, but it's gorgeous. Like something about it.
Also, we are not almost there. We have an hour and 40 minutes.
I would say that's almost there. I mean, because it's a 4-hour drive. I mean, we only have an hour.
Right. I'm just ready for the.
I can't wait for the end when we go to the
I'm
beach.
excited to sleep.
Really? I'm feeling really great right now. Like I'm getting.
No, I'm falling asleep more.
Girl,
Do you
take a
wanna-
nap. Me and Theo can carry the show. Don't worry.
Oh, that's awkward.
Laura's in the background.
No.
She's making face. We
Do
make
you
fun
want
of
some
her.
of my energy drink?
No, I have coffee.
I'll try it. I've never tried energy drink.
Oh, it's so
Really?
good.
Yeah.
That was not as sour as the other one that Ronnie
It smells
gets.
like Sour Patches. Okay.
It's oh yeah, review.
I know.
Honestly, it just tastes like. Yeah, it tastes like Sour Patches, but like as liquid.
You know, Maria, that was a big thing for me because I hate drinking after people. I hate drinking.
Oh,
after
I
people
remember you told me you hate like the
can.
saliva right there
The
because
can.
it does get
This
there.
right here. Let me show you.
No,
Let me
sometimes
show
I gotta wipe it. Sometimes if I think about it, I wipe it.
This part right here where like you take a sip from. Some people, some people don't put their tongue right there, so it's just like a ring of saliva and mixed with the drink is right there, and it's so fucking nasty.
No, I know. I agree.
Some people will be like, "Can I have a sip of that?" Because I used to not mind. They'll be like, "Can I have a sip of that?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then they give it back to me, and
I
they're just
can't do it unless there's like a straw. Like you have
Ooh.
to change your straw.
Yeah.
I was like, there'd be like a ring of saliva right there. And I'd
Yeah,
be like,
sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't though, to be honest. I don't know, it just kind of depends.
it bothers the shit out of me. I think it's so gross. Ugh.
Anyways, I literally have some things lined up. Let me look back into my
Her notes.
my notes, yeah.
Your nudes? I'm just
My
kidding.
notes. Or maybe I should look at the ones I have on TikTok, because I also, well,
We don't have
should
that
I do
much-
something more serious or what?
Oh, I'd love to. We don't have that much longer anyway.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But I'd love to do something serious.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it's been a little bit of a serious episode. I'd like to keep the vibes going.
Okay, what makes you lose trust in someone? Like, what is like, I officially lost trust in you? Like, I can never trust you, ever. For me, I think it's like, I tend to like give a lot of people like, a lot of chances. Like, the more I love and care for them, like, the more like, I'm like, oh, it's fine. Like I try to make more excuse for them, so like, it would take a lot for me to like lose trust in them. Like, it would really have to hurt me. And also, like, if their actions just don't line up with what they're saying, that makes me lose trust a lot more. I feel like that's a more obvious one, though. Because, like, the more you just keep getting lied to, and I just start seeing the actions not lining up, like, it's like, I'm losing it.
Yeah, I think it's
Especially when, like, I can't, okay, sorry. I'm sorry, especially when, like, I'm very much a person, like, I can forgive, but I can't forget. Like, it'll just keep coming in my head. So I guess once it just keeps coming in my head, and I just can't take it anymore, where I'm like, I don't trust them at all.
Yeah, I think it's
You
just,
know?
I think it's just consistency.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you're consistently playing games that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm not gonna trust you anymore.
Yeah. What's your thoughts and opinions, Laura?
Something that would make me is like lying. Like, I know, like, I'm a liar, but I do it for the funnies. But like, if you consistently lie and I catch you in the lie, and then you consistently try to like, oh no, and then gaslight me and everything, like, girl, or like just acting different. You know, when you switch up, like you act like a different person. That's one thing. Like, y'all know what happened when that one dude tried to play me and was like acting totally different from like, yeah. And I cut him off like almost immediately. I am not a trusting person. So I'm just like, you get like 1 or 2 chances and then you're done.
I think I'm overly trusting. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like, I tend to, I don't know. When did you buy chips? Oh, I tend to trust people really fast, and I think that's a trait that's bad of mine. That I am just a little too overly trusting. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, so y'all's thoughts and opinions on that?
Yeah. I think it's just
Alright.
consistency that really fucks with me.
Well, I have one already ready in my head that I
Okay.
have it. One of my questions was, is it possible to be too vulnerable in a relationship? And also, like, are there levels? Like, I mean, for me, like, there's
I think we talked about this.
But it is in my notes. I just remembered it.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, never mind. Well, I guess we didn't get Laura's opinion.
You're right.
Laura, what's
Okay.
your opinion? Is it possible to be too vulnerable?
It is too possible because, like, yes, for me, because like in the beginning of the relationship, if you're too vulnerable, yeah, that word.
Oh yeah, I definitely
Like,
feel like at the
you're
beginning,
going,
like,
yeah,
oh.
you're obviously going to get hurt.
I feel like if you vibe with that person, like, it'll bring you together so much more.
Yeah, and like I'm the person that like I need to take a while to warm up, like, and I'm just like I can't be too vulnerable about it, but I can't be like not vulnerable at all. I can't say the word. That shit's like hard.
Well, I don't know if I did say this, but like I just want to put my opinion out there again, I guess. For me, I don't think it is possible to be too vulnerable in a relationship, especially with like if I was a partner, like my significant partner. Like for me, I know for the number one thing is like I want to be able to communicate them like good. Like I know like that's a biggest flaw in me that I can't communicate. That I don't communicate good with people. It's not because I can't. It's just like I just don't do it because I'd rather just avoid the problem or whatever it is. I'd rather just avoid it. And I'm not the best at like, communicating. Let's be honest. But like I know that's something like that's a big deal for me. Like if when I find someone that, like I truly like love, like I want to be able to tell them like anything and everything. Which I know I'm already like that anyway. Like if I like care for someone, even if it's just like a friend, like I'm more inclined to tell them like just stuff like random things in my day, like doesn't even fucking matter. It's just like a random thing. It's like why are you even telling me? Like it doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean? Just like random shit. So it's like especially if it's someone that I love, like I'm gonna want to tell them everything. Definitely not in the beginning, you know, like not the first day be like, yeah, here's everything, you know, chomp. Because I'm also like I said, I also have a problem opening up, so I won't dump it out all at once, you know. Just like the more I trust them, the more I love them, you know, the more it grows, the more I'll be telling them things. But like I do want to tell them everything at some point, you know. Like I want that person to be like to know me like fully raw and all, you know, like every single thing.
And like I feel like
And I want to know that about other people too, you know, like person I love. Sorry.
And I feel like if you have like personal boundaries and you like know what the line is, you can be as vulnerable as much as you want, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not scary, but it is at the same time because you don't know if you can trust that person. Yeah.
Especially because, like I said, I hate opening up. I'm not the best like expressing myself sometimes, especially with like the harder feelings.
Yeah.
But I do know that I want that with someone that I'm gonna be with, and I would want that back from them. Like I want to feel comfortable to tell me things, even if it's like obviously not right away, but like once they feel comfortable to like tell me. Like the person I'm with, I want to be the most raw me. Like I want to literally know me. I want to literally know everything about them, the good, the bad, everything.
Yeah, and that's how like my relationship is right now. Like we tell each other like things till like it's to the line, and once we can see the line, we're like, is this getting too much or should we continue this conversation? And that's how like our relationship is with me and her. And another thing is like she doesn't have the opportunity to be, so I try to be that person that she can be vulnerable with, you know. Oh, I said the word.
There you go.
Yes. But yeah, that's how we are in my relationship, me and her. And I just think like in the beginning you can, but if you just go on and you just keep like in your relationship, you have the boundaries, and yes, you can be vulnerable as much as you want. So I have two sides of the opinion.
I think
I ranted.
I think
No, that's good though.
my entire life I've always had a problem with being able to communicate, you know what I mean? Like it's really easy for me to be able to text all my feelings out, but when it comes to being face to face, I've always been like even with my parents, I've always had a hard time talking about my feelings, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't think it's possible to be too vulnerable.
Yeah.
I guess maybe in some cases.
Like I would say like in the beginning, obviously.
Yeah.
Like I was like not like the first date or like first month, like I'm not gonna tell you like the most personal things ever.
Like that one time I went on a date with this boy, and the first date, we're sitting in a coffee shop in downtown, and he goes, "My ex-boyfriend used to abuse me," and I said,
Yeah, like it's just I guess if you're like are vibing and having like a deep talk, then I guess yeah, if you're both into it. But if it's just like out of nowhere, just like
I was so caught up. I was
for
so
sure.
caught off guard, and then he went on for like 30 minutes to an hour, just giving me like really uncomfortable details about what would happen. And I also, a part of me thinks that like the way he was talking to me about it, I feel like his story isn't the complete story. You know what I mean? And like I don't want to like victim blame or anything, but I just have a feeling that like his story wasn't the complete story, because like he was just really going in on it. Like the whole, it wasn't even like
just like milking it.
the whole time. Like it got to the
There
point.
was holes in the story.
It got to the point like when I go on dates, I like to be very present. It got to the point where I was just scrolling on Instagram while he was telling me these things, and I know that's rude, but like I just like I don't want to say I didn't care to hear it, but like I didn't want to hear it.
Come on.
This is the same boy who also said that he wants to fuck one of his friends while he was on a date with me, and I said, I said, awesome. I'm never speaking to you again.
Yeah.
And then I went on one more date with him. What's going on?
Oh, there was an accident or something. Oh my gosh, yo, there's drama.
Oh my god.
There's a roadblock in front of us.
Well, I'm turning anyway, so we're gonna miss it.
Oh, never mind.
Yep. But that was just too much at the time, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for all that, especially on a first date. I don't think I've ever done that to somebody where like,
Yeah, no, me neither. But I was like
you know what I mean?
I would say I chose too easily, so I wouldn't say something right away.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being too hard on him, but it was too much.
No, I definitely understand. Like I've noticed I've also had people in my life where like all they do is complain about like whatever it is that's happening to them, which I mean I get, you know, because like everyone self-walls at some point, I feel, especially with like those are your true feelings, like that's all you're getting is negative energy from yourself and from everything else too.
Yeah, sorry.
Like it's easy to self-wallow, but like when it's just constantly, especially when the person's not even doing anything to like fix the situation and they're just complaining consistently, it's like,
You're talking about me? Just kidding.
no. It's like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like at some point I'm like, I'm not gonna have anything to say because I've already told you everything what I thought. So it's like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Like I can't change. Like you have to do it. So it's just kind of like a pain, because also it's like, I understand you're sad, but it's like I can't do anything at some point. You know, at some point you're just dumping on me, and I'm like, I don't have anything to say. That's just what I think about it. I don't have anything to say.
You know what though? It's not like I didn't give that guy a chance, because I went on 3 more dates after that.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him a fair chance. He was just a fucking asshole. So and that's another reason why I don't think of the whole story. I hated that song.
Sorry, I my nose is getting that feeling. I really want to do this. I'm sorry.
That's another reason why I don't think he was telling me the full, like, exactly what was happening, because I saw him, he was acting on those other dates too. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
So it was just like me trying to put these pieces together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a little fun puzzle.
It wasn't fun, but I don't know. I just don't think he'll tell me the queen story. But
Yeah.
that's just me.
Thank you.
You got the what?
Look at the color of the house.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute.
I kind of don't like that color. If it was like a lighter color, I don't know. That one just looks obnoxious. I don't like it.
No, my grandma's chapel is that color. The one that she built.
She has a chapel?
We're building a church. That's why I went to Mexico.
My ex-boyfriend's dad was a priest.
Really?
It
I
was-
know what you're talking about.
That was not a fun time having to, I don't want to say deal with, but like, I don't want, like, always hiding, you know what I mean? I always hated that about when me and him dated. Always hiding, because his dad was a priest, so he did, oh my god, you know what I hate? This was one of the things I always hated. He told me, I hate when people, you make me want to come out. Oh, don't do it for me. You know what I mean? I want, like, if you're gonna come out,
Like have your set time.
if you're gonna come out, I want you to do it for you. I don't want you to be like, do it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what's in my relationship too. Like, I told her, I was like, if you're not ready to come out to your family yet, then like obviously don't, because there's like, it's a domino effect when you come out, you know. And I told her, I'm like, if you're not ready to come out, then don't come out. Wait until you are fully ready. And like, I know like it shows a lot of commitment, but you're still committed to me, even though you haven't come out.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you don't know how your family's going to react. You don't know if they're just going to so-called forget. You don't know if like you're going to have to come out to them 5 times. Mm-hmm.
That's what I was terrified of, because like, you know, you see all these horror stories about like when people come out to their parents, and like it's like never, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's rough.
And-
like they get kicked out and shit like that.
He did, and while we were dating, he did not come out to his father because of me. I believe he's out to his father now. I don't know. I don't really keep tabs on his life because why would I?
Yeah.
But I do believe he's out to his father now, and I believe he's living a very happy life. So I'm happy for him in that
That's good,
regard.
yeah.
But I knew now that he was out to his mom while we were dating. So like we didn't always have to hide because like
just sometimes.
his parents were separate. But when he was with his dad, it was a.
Yeah, it still sucks that like he still had to change, like hide that part of his life.
Like I remember.
I wish I ever feel like that.
I remember anytime his like dad would pick him up from school, he didn't even want to be seen with me because he didn't want his dad to get any idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like we would at my high school there was like where the you enter in through the usually we would enter in through the lunchroom and there was like an overhang and you couldn't the cars couldn't see over there.
Yeah, yeah.
So like we'd stand over there, we'd kiss, and then he'd go. But he never wanted to be seen with me on the days that
That he would come there,
he was
yeah.
with his dad. And
Yeah, that just sucks.
it just
Yeah,
made everything really hard, and I didn't like it.
And like one thing about coming out is like you never know when you're going to come out. Like it might be at 5 a.m. and you're late to work. Like me.
Well, I planned mine.
Oh, I never planned mine. My mom and my dad just like I like to let people find out. Like you know, I don't tell anything. Like the last time I was here, Maria called me. She was like, "Hey, you want to hang out? Like, where are you? I'm here like at the airport, about to leave."
I
She
know,
was
that
like,
was so fucking. Last time she was here.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't like saying goodbyes. No, I don't have to because I'm staying.
Have I ever told my coming out story on here?
I don't know. I know you
Wait,
are
we should. Okay, can I start mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Which one?
Yeah, you said you keep forgetting every time.
No,
Oh my
but
God.
no, it was the first
What?
time. I remember I was in middle school. My parents
What?
looked through my phone and everything.
Is there a cop?
No, the car behind us like went into the other lane. Like they just kept swerving around. I was like,
Oh my
I hate
God.
being behind cars that swerve like that.
And-
Maybe in front of cars like that, or even behind me, because like, what if they hit me, or like, what if something happens in front of me and they fuck me up, you
This is a
know?
long episode.
I know. Hey, road trip.
And so this was
I
the
mentioned-
first time basically.
Pretty stories.
And my parents went through my phone, and my mom was like, you know, like she's very religious, and so she was like, you know, this isn't like his teachings, like you're supposed to pick one or the other, this and the third. But my dad, he was really supportive. Like he was like, it's your life, you can do whatever you want, and that's what he always told me too. And he was the most supportive. He stopped being homophobic, and he's changed a lot. He uses the correct pronouns and everything, but like after everything that went down, he's back to his old self, which is fun. But he changes for his kids,
That's very
which is like one thing I do like about him. So, and then the second time was when me and my partner were just staying at each other's place, and my mom was like, she saw something in the corner of her eye. She was like, who is it? And she started like blaming people, and I was no. I was like, and so I got enough, and like I was already running late, so I'm already stressed. Because I thought like I wasn't supposed to open. I thought I was supposed to be there at 5:30. I legit came out to my mom. I'm just like, because I was so upset and angry. I'm here like, yes, Mom, it wasn't either of them. It was a girl. And I was like, yes, Mother, I like women. And I slammed the car and I walked into work. And you know what my boss told me? He, like, when I told him why I was late and why I was like in the parking lot for such a long time having a conversation, he said, if you're going to be late, text me.
Damn.
Girl.
Yeah. And I was dying. Oh my goodness. But I'm usually never late to work, so that's good.
For me, I came out to my friends because I had a crush on a boy, and I told them about it, and they were like, "Are you?" And I was like, "I am." And then after that, I was 14 is my lucky number, right? So I was like, when I turn on my 14th birthday, that's when I'm gonna come out to everybody, right? And so on my 14th, like when my mom was planning my 14th birthday, I was like, "Mom, can I make my cake this year?" She's like, "You want to make your cake?" I was like, "I would love to make my cake." So I'm in the kitchen making my cake, and on the cake, before like I presented everybody, I wrote "Guess Who's," and then I left it blank because I didn't want anyone to see it yet, right? And then I wrote, like right before I served it, I wrote it down, And my grandma walked over and she was like, "Oh, let me see the cake." And she went and it was like covered with a lid. And I literally like slammed her hands. I was like, "No!" I was like, "No!" I was like, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "You can't." I was like, "You can't look at it." I was like, "I got to present to everybody, right?" And so I walk over and I was like, "Are you ready to see the cake?" Like, I really made sure that like everybody was looking when I presented the cake, right? And so I lifted up the lid and it said,
Leo moment.
and
Dang, I'm just making sure we're focused.
No, Leo moment was him.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, damn.
No, the way he comes out is such a Leo moment.
And then I lifted up the cake and everybody read it. And then my grandpa left. my grandpa left. And you know what people don't tell you, I mean obviously they do tell you, but like I knew no matter what my family was gonna be supportive no matter what.
Yeah.
But it was still the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
Like it was like Jesus Christ, what's wrong with this road? It was still the scariest moment that's ever. I went on the highest roller coaster in North and South Carolina, and that was still a billion times better than coming out.
Oh my god, yeah.
You get that gut wrenching feeling when you come out, huh?
It like, I don't think my heart was. It was
pounding.
It was so scary.
I understand.
I can imagine.
I've never.
The way some people react is terrible.
Mm-hmm. But I'm very lucky and I'm very fortunate to have a mostly supportive family. All my like, I guess my immediate family is all
Like the
supportive.
important people?
Yeah, all the important people are supportive. Like my grandparents.
That's good, yeah.
And my grandparents have come a long way. Like I don't want to like shit on them. Like at first my grandma wasn't very supportive, but now for like years she wouldn't talk to me.
Really?
But now she's slowly starting to talk to me more. I came on at 14 and she's just now starting to slowly talk to me more.
Yeah,
But
it definitely sucks that some of them just can't accept it, but like it's also nice that they do come along at some point.
and my grandpa has barely come along. My grandpa also I probably say like 2 words to him a year. And that's only because I see him on Christmas and I go, "Hey, Merry Christmas," and he goes, "Merry Christmas." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like my grandma has come a long way and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
But like I don't say I don't care. But like
I mean, I don't think you should care. Like you shouldn't care about
them
what someone thinks. Like I don't think it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't affect anyone else but you. So like it shouldn't matter. I don't think you should care.
them not liking me blatantly does not affect me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
And my mom's mom, she's very something. She's very something. And I really didn't expect her to be as supportive as she is. But I remember the first time I brought Ronnie home, she was just chatting up a storm with him. She was like, "Now," and then when she left, she was like, "You better make sure you treat him right because I'll come for you if you don't." She's just a lovely little,
that's very sweet. Yeah.
she's a lovely little sweet Southern lady. I love her. She made I have some. I don't want to tell it on here, but I've got some drama to tell you about her after this.
Back's in the way. Oh, now it's in the way. Yeah. Oh, that's the other way.
I wanted to finish off. Oh, wait,
Oh.
you weren't done talking?
Oh wait, Maria, wait. Now it's upside down.
Upside down now.
Wait, you finished your story or no? No, right?
Well,
No, you didn't.
better quality for real.
Right? Maybe we should just start using my phone. Like,
Maybe, but like that's storage, dude.
yeah, you're right. Hey, this one has a lot more. This one has a lot more storage than
Damn, so I can't get it in.
This is so
Bro,
embarrassing.
it's like the camera's in here. I can see the cover.
I'm leaving this in, by the way.
Go ahead.
This is hilarious.
Hey, babe.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bro, I'll just fucking hold it.
Okay, we don't have much longer anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry for the cut. My other phone ran out of storage, which is so embarrassing. But we're back. Look how clean.
Pull it off.
What is this?
It's one of your stickers.
Oh no! No, but that was basically the end of my story. My grandma's.
That looks so good.
My grandma. You do look really
I
good.
literally just keep looking at it. So I'm just gonna see me looking at it. So literally, I have no idea what y'all think.
But,
Yeah, focus it on Laura now.
but she's come a long way, and I'm very proud of her. I'm proud of all my grandparents most of my grandparents for how far they've come.
Look my necklace.
Anyway, Laura, you said you had something to say?
My great grandma gave it to me.
Just because your family is not supportive does not mean they like care for you any less. They still care for you. Trust and believe. I would know. But yeah, like I am thankful for my chosen family, like for example Maria and Nathaniel, for allowing me to be who I am, even though like I'm not fully comfortable with my situation at home and the way I came out. So I'm very thankful for them, and I hope y'all, if y'all are struggling to, you know, be a part of your family, just know there's always like a chosen family for you, you know? So yeah. And what else?
I was saying, you know what? Chosen family is really important. I see a lot of, especially everyone knows I love Drag Race. It's my favorite show. They always talk about their chosen family, and even if their real family doesn't support them, they feel like they always have a family with their chosen family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely think if you don't have people that are supporting you already in your life, definitely find the people that will support you, because there always will be someone that will support you.
We look
So you
great.
shouldn't feel alone. Thank you, I know.
We look great.
I know we do. You should never feel alone. There's always be someone to help you out. Yeah, it'll definitely suck that the people that you love won't be supporting you, but you can always find someone else, and sometimes it's even better, because you'll actually get to choose the type of people that you will make your little family.
Before we end it, can I touch on one more thing before we end it?
Go ahead.
Okay, before we end it, I do want to quickly touch on this month is Suicide Prevention Month, and I want to say, as someone who has attempted before, I'm very fortunate that it did not work in the way that I wanted to at the time, because you know, that is just a time that is really hard, and it always will get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm really fortunate that it didn't work out in the way that I wanted to at the time, because I wouldn't be doing this, and I wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm really fortunate, and if there's anyone out there who is struggling in the same way that I was, or if there's anyone struggling in different ways, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we should leave links for that too.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I'm
we'll
gonna
leave a little link for like
I'm gonna
side number if you feel like you need to talk to someone. Like, there'll always be someone you can talk to. I swear, like, you just gotta find the right people to listen. And
find your chosen
even if
family.
you can't find someone, if you feel like you can't find someone that you don't trust someone, I mean, journal about it. At least write about it. Like, get it out somewhere. Try to find a positive way. Like,
A positive
I know
outlet.
sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes you actually gotta hit rock bottom. I know for me personally, sometimes you just have to hit rock bottom, but you just gotta try and push through it. You gotta find something that will make you wanna like stay and live. And it will be hard, and you'll definitely have hard days, but you just gotta try and make it through it, which I know will be just very hard. It's easy to say, but it's so hard.
It is very hard. Like, I can remember almost every detail about that day, which is Jesus Christ.
I mean, yeah, it's a very traumatic.
I can still remember.
To even feel that, like, you have to feel,
Yeah.
like, it's such a painful feeling you have to feel like you want to, like, kill yourself, and then you're not enough to be on this earth. So, obviously, I feel it makes sense why you remember it, like,
I remember.
such strong feelings.
And you know what? My family doesn't even know about it.
Really.
Yeah, because I did it, like, okay. Mind if I tell the story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
What
so
you feel?
I was going through, like, a really, really, like, it was, again, another really.
Like this. Hold on, close. No, I want you. I don't like that.
It was another really rough time in my life. My ex-boyfriend just he broke up with me, and which is I didn't try and do it because of him. There was other shit going on in my life that also wasn't great. My eating disorder also picked back up at that time, which is when I seen that picture, that was only from 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, that first picture that I seen was only from 2 years ago, and I was like I looking at those pictures, I realized how badly it looked, and I thought I looked great.
No, I get what you mean. Honestly, there's specific pictures I look back at, and I'm like, I know exactly how I was feeling. Like, there's a specific picture of like, one of my birthdays, and I still remember exactly how I was feeling, and it was in the midst of my eating disorder too, and it's definitely hard to look at sometimes. Like, wow, I can't believe I even felt like that. Just even remembering the feelings, and also the way I looked is like, damn, it's like, damn, I didn't even look bad. Like I was that healthy. I was cool, healthy way, you know. That
picture I sent you, where it was like up close to my face and I had those glasses on and I was smiling, I still remember I was like that was a really, really hard time, and I knew that smile was fake because I was sending it to somebody, and I never wanted anybody to know what was happening because I was I don't want to say I was embarrassed because I just felt embarrassed, and there's no reason to feel embarrassed. If you're going through a hard time, it's
no, I mean, like, it's hard to accept, like, it's you. Like, for me, I know it's hard for me to accept, like, everyone else can feel that way, but me, it's like, no, like, I can't.
Exactly.
There's no way I'm the one that's depressed. There's no way I'm having this problem, like, not me. Like, no fucking way. Like, I was in so much denial for most of it. So when I finally accepted that I wasn't okay, it was like, damn. Like, I'm not fucking okay. But honestly, that's what I meant by rock bottom. Like, that was when I finally fucking realized it. And I was like, at the worst of it all. Like, I fucking realized, like, I do have problems. Like,
you know what's crazy? I was so so convinced I didn't have a problem, but literally not even 5 minutes after every time I would eat, I'd be in the bathroom making myself throw up.
No, I know. Literally, I would do that too. I was in straight up denial. Like, no,
I was
no fucking way.
convinced that I didn't have a problem, and I obviously I did have a problem. Like you said, it could have happened to me. There's no.
We finally have so much growth. Like we can accept that we did have a problem.
But
I mean, for me, I couldn't even talk about it.
Looking at those pictures is so.
It's hard.
It's Laura, I'll show you the picture. I sent it to
Yeah.
Maria. Like just looking at how like bony and like my face was
I understand.
was weird. But anyway,
Yeah.
Also, happy Asian Heritage Month
Oh yeah.
for May. So yeah.
Oh, I do have a story about that actually.
Like the reason, no, mental health awareness. But no, I remember the reason why I moved to Maryland was because I hit rock bottom, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not okay, and I need to figure my shit out, and I need to like be who I am as a person, and like figure out who I was as a person. And I think I grew a lot, and I grew how to be independent, and I grew as a person, mentally and physically. And honestly, I feel so much better. Like there was a weight that's been lifted off my shoulders, and like Maria and Nathaniel really did help me a lot through that, through the Maryland experience. Even though like I didn't say goodbye at all. Like I
know.
no, yeah, I was like,
I'm only gonna be gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bad 2 weeks fast. I'm only gonna stay like another month. A month past.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live here.
yeah.
Also, Laura, I was not laughing at you. I looked at myself in the camera and I realized I was making this really fucking ugly face. And I was like, how long? I was literally like, how long was I making that face?
Literally, I keep laughing because I'm like, I don't know where to look at some point. So I'm just like, I'm just looking around. I'm like, I don't really know where to fucking look at. Like, I don't want to like look into the camera and be like, I feel like an idiot. So I'm just like,
Yeah, and like
around.
Maryland did help me a lot mentally. My cousins were like, you look like, they didn't say I looked awful, but they like were like, oh, there's something wrong, like you should definitely stay here and get your shit together, because like you seem a lot happier here, you seem a lot,
noticed you were like in so much more happier mood. It's like you were literally glowing when we
Yeah.
were like FaceTime. Like you look so much more happier over there.
Yeah.
You know what, Laura?
Yeah.
I hope that glow stays now that you're moving
Exactly.
back.
I hope this is a nice refresh. You know, like this is a new chapter for you. Here.
It is.
You
And
guys
like,
better remember.
yes, yeah, and I'm back with my parents and everything. Like our relationship has gotten better now that I left, and we know how to communicate as a family. I know how to communicate with my friends, and I know how to, like, you know, be the person that I am thankful to be now. You know, like I think it was just like another episode that I went through, and I was like, you know what, that episode went through. Like, I'm back in South Carolina. I feel better. I'm with my friends now. And, like, literally, I love them so much.
Me too. We miss you so much. I'm so happy you're here.
I remember the night that I attempted. My stepmom, she has a problem with her foot. It's like basically a dead foot, right? And she's on like so much medication. Remember, I snuck into their room and I didn't want them to notice I was taking pills, so I just took one of each. And there's a lot of bottles.
Yeah.
It was like I took like one or two of each. And I went to the bathroom. I just swallowed them all. And the second I swallowed them all, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a mistake. I was like, I shouldn't do this. And so, and you know, I had practice, so I sat there and just made myself throw up for like an hour. I was like, I can't. I was like, this is such. I was like, it was a mistake the second I did it.
Yeah.
And you know, I heard that's a big thing. Like, you know, when that bridge I was telling you about, like, I know a lot of people commit suicide off that bridge, and
And the other guy, I remember this man, like, I don't know
he
if it's the
survived.
exact same bridge, but like a seal saved him, right?
yeah,
And then he's like, yeah, I did regret it, or like maybe something happened, and maybe it's a different man, but like some guy like he survived it, his suicide time, and he's like, you regret it so much, like the moment I jumped, like I regret it.
that's what I heard.
And like just the thing, like there's so many other people, you know, that have that exact feeling, like the moment they did it, they're like, fuck, and they didn't survive it, sadly. And like I said, it's sad that like people have to go through that, or even to go through that act to even realize that it's not worth it.
And you know what? No one in my family knows, but now the whole internet knows. It was just. It was just like I don't know. It was just like a terrible time, and and you know what really got me? The second I took the pills, I knew it was a mistake, but I didn't think it was a mistake for me. I thought it was a mistake, just the thought of
Putting through
like people, like the first thing I thought of, I still remember the first thing I thought of was oh my god, what's Anna gonna think?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was like, I can't do that to her. I was like, ugh.
This is like finding something that'll make you want
I was like, I cannot do that to her. And also,
Yeah,
I thought about my mom getting the news, and I was at my dad's house, and I was like, what's gonna happen when my dad like breaks down the door? Like,
yeah,
and, like,
yeah, like.
I was like he's just gonna find me passed out on the floor, and it was. And also, I did not want to go to a fucking psych ward.
No, I know what you mean.
No, they actually make you more mentally ill. Like that's what happened with my dad.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he went through a lot of traumatic things, and like the doctors did not help him and everything. They just made it a lot worse, and they made him go on a vacation. And so he came back out, and I never recognized him again. I was like, I don't know who you are. Like, I think they messed you up in there. And this and the third. And like every time my mom like mentions it, I'm just like, no, we're not going to do that. It's like traumatic for him, traumatic for us. Like, it's just overall not a good idea to go to a grippy sock vacation.
We're so pretty.
I know.
I know this is like a serious talk, but we look so good right now. Maybe we should start filming on
honestly,
this.
it's good that we are talking like this because I used to fucking hate myself. Literally, I wouldn't even look at myself. So the fact that I'm like, that's such growth. Like, I love seeing that in myself. Like, seeing the growth in me. Like, I really have grown as a person.
And you know what?
And stuff. And I'm so glad.
You know what?
See, things do get better. Like, you'll grow.
I remember I bought a scale and I would hide it from my from everybody because some scales can be good, but also
it can be very triggering also.
Yeah, and literally since then I have not stepped on a scale because I just don't like. And when I go to the doctor and they weigh me, I'm like, I would prefer if you don't tell me how much I weigh.
And if, you know, like you're sensitive to that information, they won't tell you. Like that's what I did with my doctor.
Well,
well, you usually have to tell them, or also you could just like turn around.
One time in high school, this is like peak of my eating disorder. I was in high school, and okay, I'm sorry, that was a stop sign, sir. I know, right? It was
actually, never mind. It looked like he had a teardrop on his eye. Or was that just a mole?
I don't know.
To me, it looked like a teardrop, and Aline's like, I think they said they murdered someone.
It was like
Don't quote me.
It was like my peak eating disorder, and I was in gym class, and my teacher weighed me, and I asked her not to tell me, and then she told me anyway. The second she told me, I was like, "Can I go to the bathroom?" I went to the bathroom, and I just purged myself. I sat there and I just purged myself for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, I think that's so bad. Like, they should definitely respect it. I know what I've always heard said that they should be respecting it, because, you know.
Especially since I specifically asked her not to tell me. Yeah. And like, I don't want to shit on her as a teacher. She was a very lovely woman. I loved her. That was just the one mistake that she ever made. Like, she would literally let me and Anna just sit on the sidelines. Like we wouldn't do anything in gym class, and I still passed with an A. Okay. But that was just the one mistake that she made. Did you turn that on? That's cool.
No, I just said it out of nowhere.
Oh.
I don't even know what it means. AF tracking.
It's keeping our faces in focus.
Oh.
That was
everything in the background out of focus.
That was the one mistake that she made. But besides that, she was a very lovely woman.
That's good.
I had a great experience with most teachers, except for my English teacher in my freshman year. She would say the N-word. She would say faggot all the time. And like her excuse was she's trying to educate us. But like, I remember one time she said the word faggot, and the class said, and turned to me, and I was like, because I was the only gay kid in that class, and I was like, fuck y'all looking at. And then she brought it up that everyone was looking at me. She was like, don't look at him, and I was like, oh my god, it was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. The fact that, anyway, should we get ready to end it?
Should we? Yeah.
Do you want to say anything?
I mean, I'm not going to say. I already said what I said.
Then should we get ready to end it? Yes. Maria, I have a quick question. Where can everyone find us?
Well, if you want to find us, we are called the Chatterbox Crew on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube. You can watch us there. And if you don't feel typing that out, we do have a link. We also have a link for my Instagram, which is xo.xo.maria with 2 A's at the end. And then my TikTok, what's_up_Maria. And again, if you don't feel like typing that out, because I wouldn't, there's a link in the description. But also, for Nathaniel, you can find him.
Okay, that's way too funny.
Sorry.
For me, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok, because it's the same handle. at HTT.
Oh my god, the shade.
At HTTP_NXTHXN. Laura, where can
Laura,
they find
where
you?
can we find you?
On Instagram at Laura.Salazar_.
And I will put the link to that also in the description.
Yes.
And that has been an episode with us, the Chatterbox crew.
I'm Nathan.
Hasta la vista,
Wait,
I am.
wait.
Hasta la vista, I am. Maria.
I'm Nathan.
That's Daniel.
I'm Laura.
And that's been the Chatterbox crew. Whoa!